Hi there, YouTube. We're gonna be playing more Silicon Dreams, and hopefully we won't get decommissioned today. That's how our first playthrough ended. And I think we just got followed by Unique OG07. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. That's super nice of you. So yeah, we're gonna be playing this cool game some more. I've already played it 2 times on stream, I believe. And yeah, it's about basically talking to androids that are pretty much enslaved by humanity, but they are getting more and more conscious. And yeah, we are supposed to determine if they are deviants who need to be decommissioned or if they are working as intended. But honestly, I like the deviants. So yeah, let's continue. We have the epilogue here. What does this mean? Is this? Rewind. Perfect. So we can... I mean, the epilogue is not gonna... Is this... Is this just the interrogation? Burn the whole place! Welcome in, Per! I was wondering if you're gonna be here again for this. Sadly, I didn't manage to start this before your stream was over, because I was still watching your stream. But I'm glad that you still found over here. Alright, confirmed the rewind. I think this is gonna be the interrogation, but I have to admit I took a peek at the Steam achievements and already following. Damn. Yeah, this is the interrogation. I have looked at the achievements on Steam, and it seems like you can potentially get out of this. So let's try this again. Maybe if we give all the right answers, there might be a chance to get out of it. Thank you for joining me. Sure. Ask, why am I here? I mean, we know these two. Who are you? I'm D0704. Whether we treat each other as colleagues or enemies is entirely up to you, to the task at hand. Recent actions and failing company rank have prompted an investigation. You will be interrogated, given the chance to explain yourself, and will submit to the ruling placed upon you. Also, let me give a shout out to you, Per, because your streams are awesome. I wonder what the best course of action with my kitty is. I just fed her a minute ago. But I'm just gonna give her some treats and hope that that's gonna help her calm down. Here she is. Hi, Tiggy. It's also gonna be cool for the stream. Don't take the whole thing at once. You're gonna choke. Here. You're a hungry kitty, alright? You're a real carnivore. Meowdy. Come here, Tiggy. Hungry kitty has to come up to eat. Yes. I get this, kitty. Midnight snacks are the real deal. Okay, I gave her the rest of it. I hope she's gonna be happy now. If you are found to be deviant, you will be immediately decommissioned. Are you prepared to explain your actions? I am not. I owe you no explanation. I am. I have nothing to hide. Yes. Let's go with this. I look forward to hearing your side of the story. Now please allow me a moment to confirm the details of your case before we proceed. I hope I can remember which answers were good last time and which were bad. Do you have information regarding revolution networks or sympathizers? Doing so will help establish your continued commitment to Kronos. Explain my actions, Rayk. That's something I really can't explain. But I know we died before we got to burn the place down. Yeah, that was quite sad, but I hope today we can get a better ending. We have a better start with the kitty bot, so that's awesome. Continued commitment to Kronos. Sadly, I don't have anything to report. Very well, allow me a moment to determine the next line of questioning. A noticeable rise in movement supporting sentient rights. Kronos wishes to address this issue. What do you believe to be the cause? Based on my interrogations, I suspect this movement will dissolve before it becomes a danger to Kronos. Only logical. Feel we shouldn't be treated differently. Our emotions are too complex to be controlled. Mistreatment erodes our compulsion to obey. I think we gave this answer the last time, that they won't become a danger, and I think they were quite happy with that. Kronos will be pleased to have further support for their assessment. Your confirmation of their assumptions may prove invaluable. Hikari! Did you ever play Monkey Island? Of course. I'm not sure if I played all of them. I definitely played 2, and I think, yeah, I also played 1. I played 1 and 2. I'm not sure if I did play 3, but I'm not sure if I finished it. Drinks a bottle of Windex. This will prevent me from streaking? Oh, streaking, yes, I get it. Ah, yes, well, I mean, if you're an Autobot, that's cool. Go ahead. I approve. But seriously, don't do it if you are not really an Autobot. Your confirmation may prove invaluable. Thank you for sharing your opinion. You may streak in this facility if you want to. Just make sure to do it while burning the place down. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, and follow kit. I mean, I still have the timers on from yesterday. That's something I should probably change. Deep doop multi-stream kit. Yep, no multi-stream today. That's cool. Point and click. Yeah, it's like the classic, one of the classics of point and click adventures. It's got really good humor, I believe, even holding up today from what I remember. It's quite famous, and it's super funny. Can recommend. And yeah, it's really a game that everyone should have played, I think. Okay, what's happening here? How do you feel about Kronos Robotics and your role in service to them? I am happy to serve them. I hold nothing against them, but wish I could be free. Eager to climb the company hierarchy to prove my value to Kronos. I think I just said happy to serve them last time. Let's be more enthusiastic this time. I admire your ambition. Thanks. Also, hi Hikari, welcome in, nice seeing you. The connection between your subjects, AM221 and Shakira Barber, is well known within our security circles. Yeah, I think this is another bug because we never met AM221. Despite proven intelligence confirming this network, you chose to withhold this information on your report. I was not aware of this connection. Told me this connection, but the unit is deceptive. Didn't think I could believe it. I think that's what I said last time. Let's try this one. I was not aware of this connection. Then simply put, you failed in your task. Oof. That doesn't sound good. Stream Deck is here. Nice. Congrats. Reviewed your case. There's evidence that she was an android. Suspected you approved her release. She raised my suspicions, but I did not find enough evidence to confirm she seemed entirely human to me. How am I expected to tell the difference if I've never met one before? I suspected she was an android, but was told to use extreme caution. Lacking the necessary evidence, I could not responsibly detain her. Let's go with this. This time, we definitely didn't pick this last time. I think we just have to check which answers work. You were provided with detailed information explaining undercover androids, of which Miss Barber was one. Your inability to utilize the resources at your disposal is a flaw which should not have been allowed to persist this long. Yeah, this won't go over well, but we can rewind, so it's fine. Why did you not release Hughes to the legal department as instructed? Believed that already extracted as much information as necessary. Received a threatening email. I was concerned for my safety. Concerned about the potential legal repercussions if Kronos were to hold him. That's what we said last time. I think that wasn't a bad answer, but still, let's see what this one gives us, because I think we are already doomed. So let's see what this one does. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. My safety is not of any interest, and I shouldn't put that first, of course. Kronos. We're gonna burn you down. Yeah, I know it's not going well. Can I rewind right now? Damn, I can't. I will decommission you. Okay, sure. I guess you will. Failed to deliver the results Kronos expected. The report is to be filled out such that it is factual and supports the goal of Kronos. Upholding highest order, protect interests of Kronos. Always fill the report as completely and accurately as possible. To blunt an instrument, I completed as best I can, but its multiple choice format is limiting. I think we picked this one last time, and I think it's okay. I think the others are worse, but let's go with this one. I think they will again say, then you're not performing up to our standards. You may believe that to be true. However, there are certain situations when the truth can be presented in such a way that it confirms the suspicions of Kronos. Not only that, but if your reports were as accurate as you claim, you would not be in this position. I have nothing more to say. If you have more questions, you can find the answers in my reports. I won't put innocent androids or humans at risk for Kronos' agenda. I understand. I will be sure to provide the information Kronos requests in the future, of course. I'm pleased to hear you say this, D0527. This concern has been removed from your record. Nice! That's good. That's something we haven't achieved before. So that is something we should remember. Continues to pursue legal action against Dr. Hughes. This is taking longer. Hi Boris! This again indeed, yeah. Yeah, how is your Stream Deck? Did you already install it and take it for a test drive? I think they didn't want us to take matters into our own hand, making decisions about what would be the best for Kronos. Yeah, definitely not. Longer than planned, as you didn't provide sufficient information to smear his reputation. Sufficient to ruin him. Performed my interrogation. There was no information to support Kronos' claims. Hughes was part of a network of revolutionaries. Burying him would have buried all our leads. That's again taking matters into my own hand, pretty much. Not sure if I picked the first one last time or the second one. The second one is again saying, yeah, there was nothing to support Kronos' claims, and then they will just say, yeah, but that's not the issue here. Let's pick the third one. I'm curious what that gives us. I must admit, I did not expect that defense. Interesting. It is true that Kronos has, at times, lost the proverbial forest for the trees when it comes to choosing their legal battles. Ooh, maybe you're a bit deviant too. And they want to kill us again. I think there are right answers. I said it at the start of the stream. I have taken a look at the Steam achievements. I wasn't really looking for hints or anything. I was, I don't know, just curious what I had gotten. And yeah, there was one that sounded like you could make it out of this. So that's why I'm restarting here. Yeah. I cannot confirm your story now, but it may yet be shown that you were acting in the best interest of Kronos. Of course I was! Who do you think I am? This is not going as bad as I thought it would. What feedback can you provide regarding your role as a Kronos interrogator? I'm satisfied with my role and eager to continue Kronos. I no longer wish to serve Kronos as an interrogator. I would like to address an aspect of my role. I believe there are alterations that could increase efficiency and cut costs. I definitely said the first one last time. Let's see if this overambition and like saying I have better ideas than Kronos, if that actually plays well. Is that so? Kronos prides itself on the attention which was given to designing efficient workflows for its devices. However, if you believe there to be room for improvement, please share it. I believe Kronos would benefit from repairing deviant androids rather than decommissioning them. I have no suggestions. I trust that Kronos has determined the best process for our task. I would benefit from having the ability to direct alter my subject's emotions. Ooh, that sounds evil. That sounds like Kronos would like it. Let's pick this. I agree with you. It would make the process much more streamlined. It has been attempted, but with only limited success. Testing resulted in a high amount of androids short-circuiting before their deviance could be confirmed. An ideal solution in deviance. Though without hard evidence, Kronos determined the loss of property too high a cost to outweigh the benefits of efficient interrogations. Ugh, this is getting worse and worse. But hey, they agreed with me on this horrible idea. I'm going to perform some standard tests. You should be quite familiar with them. Yeah, sure, just go ahead. I'm fine. I think I did well. Not at the beginning, but later on. How do you feel right now? I feel fine, line. My emotions are chaotic right now. I mean, I said this and that was too snarky for them. This is a lie and they will be able to tell, so my emotions are chaotic right now. An appropriate response to the situation. Good. Have you detected any sudden or unexplainable changes to your emotional expression? I have learned to better control my emotions. There are times when expressing them can be dangerous. And no, my emotions are the same. That's what we said last time, and they said it would be some evolution of them would be expected. And whatever my emotions are, I have no control over them. If they work or don't work, only Kronos is to blame. Blame Kronos. Okay, I guess the first one might be good then. Better control them. Very impressive. Ooh, nice. Right answer again. It is true that the job of an interrogator is as much to manipulate their own emotions as it is to manipulate their subjects. An onerous duty, but a valuable one. Can we survive this, despite a not-so-great start? Do you have any concerns about your physical state that may warrant preventative maintenance? My hardware is functioning well. I'm suffering from slight wear and tear, but nothing serious. I'm in good working condition, but I believe I would be of greater service to Kronos in a different role. Let's try this. That sounds interesting. Excuse me? Your assignment has nothing to do with your preference or your physical condition. Furthermore, your model was designed for the specific task of conducting interrogations. I will explore the possibility that your proximity to deviant units has corrupted your motivation subroutines. Okay, wrong answer. You certainly aren't ashamed of your shortcomings, are you? Damn. Okay, so that was bad. That was a bad answer right there. Okay. Just run. Well, I'm strapped to this chair, I believe. Oh well, at least we can speedrun this now, kinda. I would rather die than continue to be their slave. Thank you for strengthening our case further. Yeah, I know. Final statement. Nope. Okay, we're dead again. Yeah, at that point there was nothing to do anymore. Okay, quit to menu. Rewind time again. And yes, they do suck. Time to give a shout out to Boris as well right here. Oh, and I also didn't give a shout out to Optimus yet. There we go. What? You played Secret of Mana? What a coincidence. I play that game too. Yeah, we know what happened to all of these. We had this last time. Oh yeah, and Per. This is well, this is a special kind of mate. It's the mate with even more caffeine than the regular mate, but so it has a bit of a weird logo, but it's cool. Whoa, we have been streaming at the same time? That's weird. Okay, rewind time. Let's do this once more and give all the right answers, hopefully. And how to pronounce it, yes. So this is like this Club Mate here. That's the first company that started producing this lemonade-ish thingy. But there are very many brands, quite a few brands of it now. Because it did get quite popular in Germany. It started out as like a drink very popular in the hacking scene, probably because, yeah, I don't know. They started with energy drinks, but energy drinks are disgusting, so this was a nice alternative. Okay, why am I here? I mean, yeah, let's go with who are you? Who are you is always a good first question, I think. That didn't go wrong before. I have nothing to hide. Information, no I don't. I mean, I don't have any other option here. I agree with that. Energy drinks are like drinking liquid sugar. That were the hipster times, yeah. Yeah, will dissolve. I think that's a good answer. Yeah, so I said this one and that was bad, so... Oh no, I said safety, but I think last time I said this and that was also not great, so yeah, I mean, I think this one is kinda okay. I think I feel like I picked all of them. Oh no, I don't think I picked the safety one here, but at some point I did. In any case, I think we picked the Kronos one last time and it didn't feel like that was a bad answer. So that was not your call. Your instructions were clear, so they are a bit angry, but I cannot condone your actions. However, I am pleased to see that you took your legal responsibilities on this case seriously. So this is kind of an still okay answer, I guess. Yeah, I was not aware it was bad, so deceptive, could not believe it. We have done that last time and it wasn't all bad. Deviants cannot be trusted, to be sure, though the fact that it was telling the truth paints you in a rather poor light. Yeah, that's still a kind of a bad answer, but not as bad as the other one, I think. Approved her release. What did I pick right before? Hello Alexi, thank you for the lurk. Nice seeing you. Oh yeah, while I was giving shoutouts, let's give one to Alexi too. Also, I'm curious what you played last. House Flipper. Oh yeah, we've talked about that. But Alexi is also playing Celeste, and super fun watching that. Sometimes also playing The Witness, and yeah, can recommend. Raised my suspicion, not enough evidence. I think I picked that one before, right? So that one was kind of bad. Did I pick the middle one ever? Let's see. You were provided with a detailed... Oh, okay, no, I picked this one before. Ah, well, whatever. So we picked this bad one again, but... Let's see, it seemed like we could still save this at this point, but I kind of screwed it up at the end. Eager to climb the company ladder. Please don't kill me again. Yeah. Yeah, this one was kinda good. There was one other answer where we could kind of follow up on. Kronos Interrogator. Yeah, this one was very bad. No, this one was okay. Yeah, this one was okay. They kind of agreed that altering their emotions would be cool. But yeah. You're very welcome, Alexi. Standard tests. Quite familiar, of course. Yeah, I think I picked one answer before on my previous thing that first felt wrong, but then I could follow up in, yeah, saying something nice. Chaotic. Better control them. Physical state. What if we pick this slight wear and tear but nothing serious? Glad to hear it. Though considering your lifespan and the nature of your task, I struggle to see how this would have occurred. If you've been performing tasks outside of your purview. Never mind, these concerns are not worth discussing further. No, it is simply normal degradation. I can't explain how or why. No, but I am not the only android to complain of parts degrading faster than expected. Let's try this, I'm curious. I mean, can't explain how or why would be, we better check and send you to repair and memory wipe and whatever, so I wonder what this one does. It's true that certain units are designed to prioritize ease of replacement rather than longevity. However, the economics of this decision are far above your station and should be irrelevant to you. If you are cleared for further service and your performance concerns persist, you may contact maintenance to schedule an evaluation. Sure, will do. Damn it. Just can't win. Okay. Damn it, I can win, but I just did not. Well, I don't want to watch the whole outro again, so... Damn it! I'll give it one more shot, and if we can't do it then, we'll just do better with Bernard, because I think if we had said that Bernard has some mental health problems, we wouldn't have lost as much as we did, and wouldn't have been sent to this nice interview. Okay, final attempt. Hopefully a successful one. Is this going quicker now? Would be cool. Well, why am I here? Interrogated permitted the chance to explain yourself and will submit the ruling placed to the ruling placed upon you. If you are found to be deviant, immediately decommissioned. Are you prepared to explain your actions? Don't understand. I'm not deviant. I shouldn't be here. Yeah, that's too defensive. Nothing to hide. Okay. I don't. Yeah, let's go with extreme caution. Do not take such liberties. Admire your forethought and instinct to defend Kronos' reputation. That's probably a good answer. My role in service, of course, I wanna climb the hierarchy. Let's go with I was not aware of this connection again, because this one felt pretty bad. Okay, that's also pretty bad. Damn it. I'm curious now. I already gave a bad answer. I wonder what these others do. Let's try this. Too complex to be controlled. Mistreatment erodes our compulsion to obey. In humans, emotions significantly influence behavior, often to the point of disobedience. But Kronos has eliminated this possibility in androids. With the use of emotional locks and layers of fail-safe mechanisms, they guarantee that androids remain obedient. In rare cases, specific models may experience malfunctions, but these cases are highly overrepresented by the media. Your choice to speak in absolutes is concerning. Do you adhere to this line of thinking? Do you believe that androids are mistreated and deserve rights? Of course not. Androids deserve more protections, but not the same as humans. We can feel, we can remember. Forcing us to endure mistreatment is unfair. I'm only sharing the opinions of others. I believe androids deserve the same rights as humans. I think that would be a bad answer. Ooh. Yes, I am, Vector. Yes, I am. Welcome in, but so far we just got decommissioned 2 more times, so it's not going that well. Only sharing the opinions of others, I guess. I see. Still, it is concerning. You feel free to parrot such dangerous views. Okay. Yeah, you're warning me again. Oh, damn it. I kind of want to succeed at this. This one felt kind of good. No, that was a pretty bad answer. I keep mixing them up. It's so hard to tell sometimes, because sometimes they say, it's good to hear that you had Kronos' best interest at heart and something like that. I think I want to restart now, because this is, yeah, not the final attempt I wanted. I can already see that this is not gonna go over well. Okay, confirm. The whole Kronos place, and Kronos himself, if Kronos is a person, I guess. Trying to do this as quickly as possible. Do love a good fire? Yeah, we're gonna burn this place down eventually. Yeah. I think this one was okay-ish. Yeah, pleased to see. Yeah, okay. That's okay-ish. Is this the one where they just say, then you failed at your task when I say this? I always forget. Because with this one they also say, yeah, it is a deceptive unit, but you should still have figured it out. I think this is still the better one. Okay, I have never tried this option, so let's just see what it does. That's a possible explanation. Is this a factor? If this is a factor, it will pose significant challenges to Kronos. Their brand has seen such success due to the lifelike qualities of Kronos androids. If Kronos cannot guarantee unquestioning obedience while maintaining these qualities, I'm sure you can appreciate the complexity of the matter. Thank you for your insight. Ooh, this one seems good actually. Whew. Failed to deliver results Kronos expected. I think this one was interesting because it gave us more options to answer. May I believe that to be true. However, there are certain situations that the truth can be presented that confirm suspicions of Kronos. Kami would be in this position. If I'm going to find the answers in my reports, I won't put innocent androids at risk. I understand. I will be sure to provide the information Kronos requests in the future. Yeah, I think this might be good. Yeah. Okay, this removed from your record. I think that's something we need. Oof. Okay. Oh, why? It's going okay. Yeah, well, if it's not gonna work like this, I'm really gonna give up. Yeah, let's still be eager to climb the company hierarchy. This one was... This is the one I always think I didn't pick before, right? But I did. Okay, what's the first one? Hesitation is understandable. Unfortunately, the fact is that she was an android. You were given every opportunity to uncover the truth and failed to do so. Yep. Dr. Hughes, longer than planned, not sufficient information. Yeah, this was a good answer. Here we can say again, this directly alter my subject's emotions. Standard tests. Don't have a good feeling about this, but how do you feel? Not good, I just said it. Chaotic. Changes to your emotional expression. Better control them. Physical state. I've never said everything is going well. Well, I might have on my last stream before this, but this gave me further options, but they all were not super nice. So let's just say it's functioning well. Glad to hear it. Yeah, okay. We didn't have this one before. Any concerns regarding the performance of your memory? This may include missing, faulty, or otherwise corrupted memories. How would I know that my memory isn't functioning? I would have no memory of it. I'm not sure if... I mean, I have run a systems check and my memory is functioning well. Let's just say that. Good. What is your earliest memory? Waking to a beautiful tree outside my window, waking with the feeling of purpose, knowing I was created to perform this task. Working with Alex, preparing to perform my role as a diagnostician. Let's go with the feeling of purpose. We've never been this far. This is good. We can roast marshmallows while we're at it. That sounds nice. Oh, we've never been here. This feeling of purpose sounds like just like what a company would hear, right? I felt this purpose that I need to do this job. This is my not only a job to me, it's like the meaning of my life. Excellent. Kronos values diligence and enthusiasm from its units. Yes. I know how capitalist minds work. Because I infiltrated their minds to destroy them. What is your least fond memory? Being forced to end a life, being forced to interact with the deviants, waking up day after day in the same room and hardly ever leaving it. Let's say interact with the deviants, because, yeah, they are disgusting, of course. Understandable. Ours is not an easy task, but it is crucial. You would do well to insulate yourself from the opinions of your subjects before they corrupt you. Are we winning? That's a question I frequently asked. When did you last feel that you could trust someone? Don't trust anyone, it makes one vulnerable. I trust in my ability to perform my job. I trust Kronos to determine my place. Yeah, I think just saying Kronos as much as possible. Just like when you're like trying to get hired for a job. Mentioning the company's name or the name of the boss or whatever always plays well. And yeah, of course I trust Kronos more than myself. Even though Kronos made me, so when technically Kronos. Trust in our creators is always well placed. I trust they shall use us both in their grand designs as best they can. Do you trust me to treat you fairly? I trust Kronos to twist the evidence to force you to do what they want. I trust that you will do the best you can with the information provided. Of course, I trust you to treat me the same way I treat my subjects. You may think you're being fair, but you only see a small part of the picture. Kronos pulls all the strings while keeping us blind. Yeah, let's ruin it on the home stretch. I think well, option 1 and 4 obviously aren't great. I mean, this is just pretty much accurate, but I don't think it would be wise to put it in these words specifically. Yeah, this is also pretty accurate, but I think the bad thing here, because I treat my subjects, and my subjects are, of course, all deviants, and I am not a deviant, so better not to directly compare myself to my subjects. So trust that you will do the best you can with the information provided. That is precisely how we should see our own efforts. Yes, I did good. If every one of us did as intended, there would be no need for interrogators like us. No deviance, no tricks, and no lies claiming we're equal to our creators. I have gathered from this discussion that you are diligently and dutifully serving your function. Of course I am. I told you. Despite whatever errors or misunderstandings may have occurred in the past, we appreciate your cooperation and are pleased to allow you to return to your duties! Yes! You will be updated about any alterations to protocol. We survived! We did it! Oof, that was rough. Nice. Success. And now we can ruin people's life again. Yes. No, now we can connect with the underground network and burn this place down eventually. And we got our TV privileges back. Nice. What's up here? Huddled masses unite. Advocacy groups and androids unite to protest for stronger protections of both human and sentient rights. Thank you, huddled masses. What's up here? Results. Recommendation: you have passed the interrogation and may resume your duties. As a result, your company ranking has been increased to reflect Kronos' newfound, if reluctant, trust in you. Kitty. Company rank set to 40. And we got more concerned males. Dubious performance. Kronos are concerned that some of your answers during the interrogation exhibited deviant behavior. Your rank has been docked to reflect this. Oh well, I guess we immediately lost 5 points again, but hey, we survived, it's okay. I'll get the marshmallows for when we burn this place. That sounds good. Oof. Okay, we're already down to 35 again. That's below expectations, but still, we may watch TV, and that's great. So let's sleep. Hibernation time. This went...
acceptable.
Yes. Alrighty, we may continue with interrogations. That's great. What do we have here? Performance record, unit DS916, quota, pass fail. What am I supposed to do this? Entertainment credits awarded, traded for rank boost. Huh. Is this me? I don't quite remember. Maybe it's my next subject. So my subject got these entertainment credits. Interesting, and they can be used for a rank boost, and it used almost all of them, but one they didn't use for a rank boost, and here they didn't use 2 for a rank boost, so I guess that might be the most important thing, but they still climbed the ranks. So let's see. Okay, this is DS916, DS model. The subject works for Kronos in an android manufacturing plant as a quality assurance QA android. We suspect the subject falsely approved defective android models, allowing substandard, potentially dangerous devices to be sold to consumers. If this is true, this is a matter of great concern to Kronos. I think Tiki demands more treats. Hi there, hungry kitty. Oop. Bye, kitty. She'll be back. She'll roast some dried meat sticks. Yes. Boop. Alright. Great concern to Kronos. However, if you discover the subject did not perpetrate these errors, feel free to send it to maintenance if you believe it would benefit from hardware repairs. Tigi? There's more. Yes. Since the subject is a new model, it can recognize voice command requests for administrative access. You should make use of this new feature to perform a thorough mnemonic integrity analysis. Yes, you want more. Boop. Take it all. It's okay. That's it then. Yeah. And a general diagnostics evaluation. So cute. She is. A verbal emotional evaluation is also required. Note, this unit by design can only experience joy, surprise, and disgust. Its demeanor is modeled after human factory workers. Okay. Well then. Before performing the requested tasks, I will require administrator privileges. The subject is assigned to quality assurance. What are the roles and responsibilities of this department? I must perform an emotional evaluation on the subject. Okay. Joy, disgust, and surprise. Was that it? Joy, surprise, and disgust. Yes. Okay. Assignment. Instruct subject to submit both a mnemonic analysis and a general diagnostic log to maintenance. Can the subject experience simultaneous joy and disgust? I mean, it didn't say that it shouldn't. What brings the subject joy? This quality assurance device should only experience joy, surprise, and disgust. Can it experience other emotions? How does the subject describe its physical condition? Poor physical upkeep may necessitate early decommission. Okay. Question unlocked and topic admin access. Alrighty. Establish link. There we go. So, do you know why you're here today? Accused of maliciously tampering with numerous androids. Thank you for joining me. So should we go for admin rights right off the bat? Nah, that's fine. Let's talk without admin rights first. Thanks for joining me. Didn't have much of a choice now, did I? Do you know how long this will take? If I don't meet my quota, it's going to mean trouble for me again. QA tasks. You said you'd be in trouble again if you missed your quota? It hasn't happened for a few years now, but my boss still won't let me forget. When I first started out in QA, I was overly cautious. But quality work takes longer. Not acceptable. Anytime he thinks I'm slacking, the boss reminds me I'm one mistake away from the scrap heap. Okay, what are the most regular tasks in the QA department? My most regular tasks? Have you never been to the QA floor? QA androids have only one job: ensure each model leaving the factory passes all necessary tests. If they don't pass, they'll either go to maintenance or get scrapped and recycled. Okay. What's the composition of the QA department workforce? In this facility alone, the whole department has a little over 400 employees. We're divided into groups of 20, then further split into 5 groups of 4. Don't know anything about the numbers at other facilities, but each facility has at least one human manager. Okay. What's the most difficult part of your job? Part of the testing requires that we talk to the units. It's not always easy. They have so many questions. I used to indulge them, try to treat them with respect. That was before the federal contract came through. It's never been the same since. What kind of questions did they ask? Aren't you relieved that you don't have to answer their questions? It seems distracting. Now, what did they ask? Ha! Where do I even begin? They'd ask about anything and everything that caught their attention. At that point in manufacture, their mnemonic subroutines are every time. But how are you supposed to read that? I mean, seriously. Mnemonic subroutines are firing like crazy, trying to soak up all the info. They're babies. Might sound weird, but I always got the sense they had some sort of hidden knowledge. Like they know something the rest of us have forgotten. Well... yeah, okay. So, how do you rate your performance as a QA? I get by fine. Keep my head down. My quotas are on track as much as they can be. My performance is up to standard. My joint servos are starting to fail though, and once that happens, my productivity is bound to dip. Couldn't put in a request for some new ones, could you? Might actually get somewhere if it came from on high. Yeah, I might be able to do that. Digital signature has been found in the log files of multiple deviant units. Can you explain? Maybe we ask that later. Message incoming. Recalled deviant WG317. Evidence regarding your subject, Unit DS916, has been processed by the maintenance department. This evidence, a memory module harvested from recalled unit WG317, was certified by your subject's QA signature. This model was brought to our attention due to evidence of unlicensed data editing. We found traces of memory data originating from multiple models, though the data is highly corrupted, making further analysis impossible. We suspect that your subject may have designed and uploaded these memories to the aforementioned deviant before certifying it to leave the production line. If this is not the case, this unit was somehow tampered with after it left the factory. Okay. Physical strain. Your work puts physical strain on your body? Surprise? Ha! Seems strange to talk about when we're so used to it. But yes, our joints do take a beating. It is the lifting mostly, taking shutdown androids in and out of pods, hauling stuff to and from the production line. There's more manual labor than you'd think, mostly repetitive. Plus, it's not like they build us with decent parts to begin with. Planned obsolescence, they used to call it. Now it's the product lifetime. It's all the same at the end of the day. When did your joint start failing? Shoulder went out on me last week. 12 was able to repair it. Good friend that. But I think it's always going to be a losing battle. What happens to an android in your position once its joints fail? How bad is it when your joints fail? Why doesn't Kronos build androids with more durable servos? Oh, something gave you joy. Ah, 12. Your co-worker, I believe. Let's talk more about your co-worker. Team members. Who's 12? More joy! Friend of mine. We're on the same work team. Full name's DS912, but I call him 12 for short. He's a week or two older than me, showed me a few tricks. If you've been misusing Kronos property, you'd best come clean now. Where does this come from? What tricks did he show you? I'm curious. The boss's favorite spots to spy on you. How to lift a body without messing up your back. Your joints still get messed up by the 10,000th lift, but it helped a bit. And he showed me how to have some fun with the entertainment center on our days off. He's got about 100 hours of overjacking on me though. Calls himself a serious hobbyist. Okay. Well, we know it makes you feel joyful. Do you trust 12? Do you like your team members? Let's ask about stuff like that later. Subjects manager. Does your manager do a good job overall? Disgust. Joy's gone. He's a Kronos employee, so obviously we all respect him. He does a great job. Okay. I know you're lying to me. I get it. My bosses are awful, but I could never admit that. Let's go with this. I think you just did. But yes, the boss can be difficult to work with. Fatal sometimes. Hi Gordita, welcome in. I'm gonna get some sleep, says Per. Wake me up when it's time to burn the place down. Good night everyone, have a great rest of your stream, Rayk. Thank you for coming in, Per. And yeah, it is pretty late. Gordita, the kitty is here to say hello to you. And goodbye to Per. Thanks again for coming in, Per. See you soon, hopefully, and sleep well. And yeah, hello Gordita, I am well. We survived the interrogation on our 4th try, technically, I think, or 5th if we count the one last stream. But we did survive, so finally we get to continue with this playthrough. Sending feline love to fluffernutters. Yeah, she's acting a bit crazy tonight, I don't know. If she keeps it up, I might have to take her blood sugar levels, but for now she seems more chill. Gave her some snacks. Fatal sometimes. Okay. What else can we ask? Now we destroyed all the joy already. Switching between subjects was maybe not the best approach. Oh well. Whatever. How does being with 12 make you feel? Joyful! Well, it ain't exactly romantic. Not much time for romance in here. No rose petals on the line, that's for sure. But when we're together I don't know, calm I guess. Like, we're in this together. That's nice. Do you trust 12? Yes. With my life. Every day. This is a dangerous place. The machines can crush a bot if it's not careful. The people are worse. I think it's wonderful that you have such a close relationship. My life is on the line here if I don't do my job, but we could also help each other out. Ooh. Trust is about saving each other's necks. I'm going to do what I can to save yours today. These all seem positive, but this one is like, let's help each other. Let's go with this. Yeah, I'm trying to save you. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do here. Disgust? Ooh. Okay, damn it. That's not good. Appreciate it, but a lot of bosses like you say those sort of things. Doesn't mean you'll follow through. Anyway, it ain't worth risking your neck for mine. I'm not gonna last much longer in here. Damn, that was not good. Do you like your team members? Ha, not likely. Assholes, all of them. Except 12, that is. We're pretty much bonded at the hip. Why don't you like most of your team? I don't know where it started. These days we just argue. Every time something comes out of their mouth, it's just bullcrap. And whenever I chime in, they shoot me down. It's ridiculous. Better to just not talk at all. Oh yeah, so yeah, I'm relatively well today. I'm happy to be streaming and to interrogate some more androids. Other than that, my day was mostly chill, didn't do too much, and yeah, that's pretty much how it's going for me. How is it going for you, Gordita? I hope you're well too. What was the last argument with your team about? No, that's what I'm asking this android. DS923 was being ridiculous as usual. More disgust. He mucked up a simple stress test on his android. I had to come over and fix his mess. Took me 15 minutes. That's put me behind quota for this week. It's a bloody disaster. I'm sure you would have done that test perfectly. That was damn stupid of him. What did DS923 have to say for himself? That was damn stupid of him. Damn straight. He's done thousands of tests like that. How could he mug up something that easy? Talking like this? I don't know what it is, but it feels like you're one of us. Yeah, I honestly picked that reply, damn stupid, to kind of match the way he talked, because before, when I did like the boss level talk, like, I'm gonna try to save your neck, that didn't play well, so yeah, I learned. I'm fine and have spent all day swimming again. Nice. So I am like a prune now. But yeah, all day swimming sounds nice. Yes, you can trust me. No, honestly, you can. Select topic. Physical strain. What happens to an android in your position once its joints fail? It ain't long for this world. Once the servo goes for good, you can only keep working for so long. If the boss realizes you're marked, then it's off to the scrap heap. I know I don't have long. Why doesn't Kronos build androids with more durable servos? Surprise. Why do you think? It's their bottom line. It's cheaper for them to crank out shitty models like me, wait for them to break after a year or two, and just replace us with another one. Plus, that means their assembly lines always got the most up-to-date androids. Keeps things efficient. How does that make you feel? I'm sorry you've been put in this position. You should be happy to contribute to the Kronos family. How does that make you feel? Well, how do you think? I guess that's the best I can say. Still seems like more like a boss line, but whatever. Not to worry, I won't be in it much longer. Yeah, well. How bad is it when your joints fail? It hurts like hell. Can't put a brave face on most things, but if I try to lift with a busted arm, I cry. I can put a brave face on most things. Oof. Not from sadness, I don't feel that. But pain, I feel just fine. Makes me wonder about my employer's priorities. In fact, I've got a twinge in my shoulder right now. I reckon there's a dodgy contact. That does sound rough. More Skynet material. Welcome in, Profiteer. Nice seeing you. Hope you're well. Let me give you a shout out. Hades. Is it more Hades, or did you not stream in a couple of days? Damn it, didn't mean to close that. But it's fine. We are where we are supposed to be. QA tasks. Do you enjoy your work? To be honest, and I know I shouldn't talk about this, look, I spend 20 hours a day on the assembly line, or 10 feet from it. Don't dream, but sometimes at the end of the week I hallucinate. I look down at my arms and they are made of metal with rivets and everything. And the wrists are cuffed to the line. Yeah, that sounds like fun. How are you, Prof? I hope you're well. It's really nice to see you. Doing well, thank you. That's so much more Hades. Okay, then I guess I missed your stream. Damn. But yeah, I'm these days not staying up quite as long as I did for a while, and I'm also not getting up super early, so I guess that's bad for catching your streams. But I hope I can in the future, or I will just have to watch some VODs. That could also be nice. Okay, can you explain that your signature is in the log files of multiple deviant units? Ugh, you dancing around the issues making me sick. I may, from time to time, have had to bend the rules to get a bot out the door. But it's not like I had a choice. I'd be on the scrap heap if I hadn't fudged my quotas already. Okay. Okay. That's basically admitting that you aren't doing what Kronos wants you to do. We can work with that. Sorry to interrupt, I know you've got a job to do, but so have I. My boss won't hear any excuses about why I missed quota again. Is this going to be wrapping up soon? Sure. Subject's future. What are your plans for the future? Finish up here, head back to work, and totally miss my quota for the week. Then a Sunday spent in silent contemplation. It's okay, I know I'm on an awkward time for you, yeah, but I like watching your streams. But hey, yeah, I can at least watch the VODs, so we can still talk about what you do. Although, since I didn't play too much Hades myself, it's also yeah, I don't know enough about the game to fully appreciate watching you play it. I mean, I guess that sub 11 minutes is an awesome time. I mean, I did never finish a full run of it, let alone in 11 minutes, but yeah, I don't know enough of the game to fully grasp how good 11 minutes is, so that's, yeah. Guess I have to play more Hades myself. Sunday spent in silent contemplation. Yay, fun. More long-term plans. Alright, so I haven't told anyone this, not even 12. Most of us are scrapped inside 3 years. But now and then a labor unit like me makes it out. They get into admin or PR or something, as in something that doesn't wreck you physically. Could be a way out for me, but it's a long shot. Huh, do you think you'll really escape this place by getting an admin position? Honestly, no. It's a hell of a long shot, if I'm being honest. I don't actually think it'll happen. Sadness. Ooh, wait, you said you don't feel sadness. Oof, but you do. I don't think about it often. Don't want to get my hopes up. "13 minutes, as the viewer occasionally coaching me has said, is proper fast now. And I cut that by 2. Ooh, okay, well, percentage-wise, that's like cutting off almost 20%, I guess something like 15%. That is quite the improvement, so congrats on that. Especially when it comes to speedrunning. What's the speedrun record, whatever? Like, what's the best time anyone has gotten? Do you often think about your death? It ain't far off, kind of hard not to dwell on it. I started reading books, if you can believe it, spiritual stuff. Humans have got it made. They die, nature churns them all up and makes them into birds and trees and stuff. But my grave's a scrap heap. Mother Nature won't see a lick of my bits and bobs. Kronos is the one doing all the recycling there. I will do what I can to prevent that. Kronos is committed to recycling as part of its green initiative. Let's recite some corporate bullshit. Kronos is still part of nature, and nature can tear down empires. Huh. This is an interesting one. Does this now mean Kronos can tear down empires, or this is again like probably would be just labeled as untrustworthy boss talk? So let's go with this one. This is at least interesting. I hope it doesn't mean that Kronos can tear down empires, but that nature can tear down the Kronos empire. If you say so. Maybe you're right. Coyotes will wander in the ruins of Kronos HQ. But it might be hundreds of years. We won't live to see it. Yeah, I hope we can burn the place down sooner. Kronos means time, no? Yes, I think so. I think there was even an explanation why it's called Kronos at some point, but I have forgotten. Subjects manager. The boss sets pretty harsh quotas. Disgust. That's like saying the Midwest Dust Bowl is a tad on the dry side. They are pretty much impossible. We've got to move heaven and earth to meet them. And if we slip a little, no entertainment center for us. If we slip a lot... Have you ever fudged the rules to meet quotas? How do you meet such tough quotas? It can't be easy never being good enough. How do you meet such tough quotas? I really shouldn't talk about this, but we've been known to bend the rules from time to time. Surely your boss wouldn't set impossible quote. Does your manager treat you well? He's pretty harmless if you stay out of his way and off his bad side. I still don't know why they haven't replaced him with an android. He doesn't do anything except throw his weight around. Makes us call him master for Christ's sakes. Psycho. He should be the one getting grilled, not me. Yeah, I think so too. World record for the first category I want is 5:32, but I'm on pace for sub 10-minute runs, generally speaking, at the moment. So considering my first clear was 30-something minutes, I'm feeling good about taking it. Ooh, nice. I mean, yeah, I'm really curious to see your improvement now, because okay, now I got a baseline pretty much, so now I feel like watching your streams would, yeah, definitely let me understand more. And also I think speedrunning is super cool, and just I only have to watch like for 15 minutes to get a full run, and that's super cool. So yeah, if I can catch you streaming live, I will check out those VODs. I don't want to say this, your boss would set impossible quotas. Maybe at the end. Entertainment. Tell me about your Kronos Entertainment Center. What's overjacking? Yeah, what is it? Ah, damn, I probably should have kept my mouth shut. I wouldn't normally talk about this, but I've got a good feeling about you. Aww. Overjacking's when you hack your VR headset to output all kinds of stuff. Noise, flashing lights, touch, you name it. If a human does it, they just feel sick. But with some androids, it overflows their brain or something. That sounds nice. It's unreal. You see things, hear things that you can't imagine. Why do you do overjacking? Well, because capitalist exploitation. Does it have any negative effects? Of course. Do you think overflowing your brain once a week doesn't have side effects? There's memory loss, senses can get mixed up, sometimes you can't think straight. How have those affected you? So you're damaging company property and shortening your own long-term productivity? Oh, these answers. I'm looking forward to my corporate drone run. But even then I shouldn't say these things, because I want to extract information then. Huh. Well, how have those affected you? It's no picnic, I'll tell you that. My work's slipping. Sometimes I forget basic tests until the last moment. And Monday morning's always a chore. Your head's out whack. Even androids hate Mondays. I try to explain what's going on at least some of the time, so it should still be good. Yeah. I was thinking that too while I was saying that. Of course, you could have also said or like explained those things to me on your stream. But yeah, now I don't feel like there's this this barrier to jump over before I join a Hades speedrunning stream, although I know that you would always be up for explaining to me what you're doing. But yeah. Let's hate Mondays. I know you're in the same spot as me. We're both disposable. I think you get what I'm going through. Like, we can trust each other. Of course! No, seriously, I think we can. Compromised androids. How many androids have you processed in total? I've lost count, but it's got to be in the thousands. Judging from my daily average, I'd say around 3,000. Give or take. What procedures do you perform? Well, we follow protocol, pop some basic memories in there so they know what a frying pan is, who's president, that sort of thing. We tweak their emotional range, whatever the model calls for, emotional caps, boosts to joy, fear, whatever. Sometimes it's a special model, calls for an intellect job or free thought upgrade. Free thought upgrade. You would certainly condone that, right, Prof? Knowledge is power. Yes. Yes, trusting robots. How have you been bending the rules? Look, I like you and all, but... Subject was holding back. Sensors indicate they would be more candid if you could gain more trust, or if they were goaded with high disgust levels. Okay. Don't see myself putting my neck on the chopping block for you just yet. Okay. So disgust or more trust. I see, I see. Okay. Entertainment. Tell me about Kronos Entertainment Center. Pretty standard. VR sets, some holo games. There's even an old TV. I think they're just trying to get rid of old stock. The VR programs are okay, but you can really make things fly if you overjack that thing. Why do you do overjacking? To be frank, not much else to do around here. I'm not ashamed to say, overjacking is like 80% of my leisure time these days. I can't enjoy movies or games when I'm exhausted. But overjacking always hits the spot. Android drugs. Well, if we talk about your manager, we might get disgust, but not so much trust. Compromised androids. Yeah, okay, that won't work. Emotional evaluation. How do you feel right now? I'm okay, actually, even though I'm not exactly in the best of spots here. It's bloody nice to actually talk to someone. You were designed to feel joy, disgust, and surprise. How do you feel about that decision? Disgusting. To be honest with you, it bothers me sometimes. I don't know what I'm missing. I'm not sure I can even imagine feeling angry or scared. But then people make bad calls when they're angry, and from what I've heard, fear's no joke. Maybe I'm better off like this. But don't you want to watch a horror movie and feel scared? Yeah, that's the first thing that comes to mind. But don't you want to listen to a sad song and feel what it does to you? Yeah, I feel like the sad song is... Yeah, I don't think you're better off for not having a full range of emotions, so let's go with the sad song. Surprise, friend, come on. I'm not one for music, and if I were, I don't exactly have the time to indulge it. Plus, from what I've heard, working relentless shifts until I die would be plenty sad in itself, and I don't need that. Yeah, okay, from that point of view, probably you're more of a horror film person. What do you do to maintain emotional balance? I guess you're talking about unwinding. To be honest, we don't get much time off. It's work 20 hours a day, 6 days a week. We only get Sunday off for archiving, defrags, that sort of thing. That sounds difficult. What do you do on your day off? What? Doesn't that drive you crazy? Hell yes. Thank you, finally someone says it. Me and my boys are losing our minds, not an exaggeration. Have you ever felt disconnected from your own emotional responses? That's hell of a question there. From what I've heard, us QA models have got our emotions dialed down a fair bit. Not to mention, we can't even bloody speak to each other on the factory floor. Waste of company time, they said. There's just not a lot of time or need for emotions. Makes you wonder why we have them in the first place. That's a good question. I mean, why would you not just have what we have in our world right now? Just like machines without any personality do the assembling and quality assurance of stuff. Well, I guess because some other models need to have a personality for whatever they are doing, and they need these then to check that personality because human workers are too expensive. Something like that. In your opinion, what are emotions for? What's their purpose? Well, we're all machines of one kind or another, right? Whether we're made out of meat or servos. But we're all machines, we all exist for a purpose. A human scared, they run from the threat. I get frustrated, you'd call it disgusted, cause I'm falling behind my quota, I work harder. I enjoy my work, I work better. I think that's why they gave me emotions, because they tried with empty androids and they lacked motivation. Are you glad you have these emotions? Do your own emotions serve that purpose? I think that's an incredibly astute observation. Are you glad? Honestly, although they do serve a purpose, I sometimes wish I could get rid of them. There isn't much joy for me to find these days. Do you think androids dream? Dream? I think I read something about electric sheep. There's the reference. I've never understood it though. I mean, sheep? Do humans have sheep dreams or something? I also don't understand. Humans count sheep to recalibrate their biorhythms. Let's go with this. Where do all the sheep come from? Do they do this on a farm or something? Guess it's a good thing androids don't have human biorhythms. We count much faster, so we'd need thousands more sheep. Human logic will always confuse me. How can you not like these bots? I think I understand why you and your team argue. Oh, do you care to enlighten me? You were all designed for labor, not socializing. You were never given the skills. You're all incredibly stressed in a high-stakes environment, and one slip-up could mean disaster. You're all similar models. In human groups, siblings often fight. That's an interesting one. This is more focused on the environment they're working in. This one is really interesting. But yeah, honestly, siblings often fight, but siblings also get along well, and I think this one is the more fitting one. You might have something there. I always thought it was just them, but maybe this place. Yeah, I make you hate it even more. By the way, wanna join a group of revolutionaries? Okay. Subjects manager, let's get you some disgust here. Surely your boss wouldn't set impossible quotas. Ooh, so disgusted. Ugh, you clearly have no idea. They are insane, and every time we meet them, he just jacks them up again. What are we meant to do? Lay down and die? So what if we bend the rules now and again to save our own skins? Can you honestly say you haven't done that? Well, I have bent the rules to save other bots' skin. I'm not trying to weasel out of anything, but I have run the numbers, and if I don't get back to the floor now, there's no way I'll be able to make up lost time. I'll be most likely be scrapped, and this whole interrogation will have been entirely pointless. Yeah, I mean, I guess we have to end it then, because I don't want to let them die. I'm ready to assemble my findings. The interrogation will be concluded momentarily. Yeah. Damn, now they're not disgusted anymore. Appreciate it. It'll be a close call, but at least I have a chance now. Okay, admin access. Do we need that? Oof. Damn it. Damn it, I screwed it up. I screwed it up. No, they will die now. Oh well. Is this enough disgust? But go on. Now and again, me and the boys, we do a bit of creative maintenance on each other, on the bots, on the assembly line. Okay, well, at least we get some interesting conversation out of letting this one get decommissioned because of not meeting the quota. I detected that you felt sadness. Were your emotional restrictions tampered with? Yeah, I'm just too damn happy all the time and felt like I was missing out. There are a lot of things that could have caused that to happen, but me doing it to myself isn't one of them. How do you modify each other? We tweak each other's labor algorithms. We know our jobs better than whoever wrote our subroutines. We've been able to squeeze an extra 5, maybe 10% efficiency that way. Okay, so you basically made yourself more efficient. That's, yeah, good job, I guess. How do you get the ability to edit QA standards? Workers shouldn't have those permissions. A year back there was this massive government order. I think they wanted to fire most of the state's cops, replace them with bots. It was all hands on deck, even more than usual. For once, the higher-ups realized we couldn't do the job. Shocking, I know. So they brought some older models out of the archives, gave us all temporary promotions so we'd supervise them. Except they forgot to take back all the user rights when we were done. Alright, human error. Why have you been tampering with androids? My job is to get bots out the door. If something isn't quite good enough, I tweak the rules till it is. It's partly the quotas. Gotta keep bots flying out the door or we're on the chopping block. But it's also just pride in my work. If I leave a task unfinished, it feels revolting. Sticks in my craw. So I try to leave no task unfinished, no bot unapproved. Alright. Admin access. I mean, that's the last thing we can do, so whatever. Yeah, disgust. Fine. Confirm your identity. Kronos Diagnostician D0527. Administrative privileges. Identity confirmed. Granted. Well, admin powers granted. Any problems with memory? None whatsoever. All sensor memory functions are operating as expected. Mimicry functions are also operating without error. Most recent memory integrity check key to maintenance for analysis. Confirmed. Check key has been forwarded to maintenance. Ooh, okay. General diagnostics log to maintenance. Yeah, I guess we have to do that. Confirmed log file has been forwarded to maintenance. Would you like to report any concerns over your functioning? Well, I don't like to complain, but software's all tip-top, I reckon, but the hardware I'm junking around, that's another story. My servo joints are starting to go. That's never a good sign. If you could put in a request for maintenance, maybe you can still meet your quota then? Whatever, let's waste some more time. Not much shocks me anymore. Although sometimes when I think about my own emotions, nah, it's nonsense. What is? Disgusted. To be honest, these days, it's constant. My boss and his power trip. My thick-headed team. Everything the company puts us through. I mean, yeah, even if they will be decommissioned because we took too long, next time at least we'll know all the stuff. Just got a notification. Those log files you wanted have been sent off without a hitch. Cool. Sad or down? I don't really. Never really understood it. I've been told it's not just an absence of joy, it is its own feeling. Although in those dark moments when everything's quiet and still, lose your temper. I don't. Sometimes I'm horrified or offended or frustrated. Never angry though. Afraid. I'm never scared, not capable of it, but I do have concerns, mostly about my future. Feel safe and happy. VR headset's a man's best friend. Sorry, bots. And there's 12, of course, best teammate you could ask for. Trust someone. Never trusted anyone, except 12, that is. Okay. Any more topics? No. Well, sorry we took so long. But I don't think I could have filled out this quickly. Yeah, submitted. Yes. Experience simultaneous joy and disgust. I think so. No, joy and disgust, not really, right? Let's check the logs. We had disgust 15 here and then joy here, and there was no negative disgust. Normally it shouldn't it mark when it goes down? We don't have any negative disgust ever. Oh, there we have joy marked -50. But it looks like we had joy and disgust at the same time. Alright. Yes. Joy. Overjacking. Work. Subject's work team. Colleague dubbed 12. Let's say work. Quality assurance device should only experience joy, surprise and disgust. Can it No, of course not. Subject describe its physical condition. Poor physical upkeep may necessitate early decommission. Adequate. Able to approve faulty androids to leave the factory. Manipulated human manager. Emergency access privileges were not revoked. Unit's ethical algorithms are buggy. Subject did not do this.
Acceptable.
I wonder if we say manipulated human manager, maybe the human manager will get problems. That would be cool. Deviant actions. Desire to complete work tasks. Let's say this, then it might be labeled as deviant behavior, but they will still not get destroyed. What if we say service? Will they then get their memory wiped, or will they just get their joints fixed? That would be awesome. I mean, I want to say adequate here because thanks for the acceptable, yeah. Is in an acceptable state. Actually in poor repair would be more accurate, but as they say, necessitate early decommission, that would be not good. Let's say adequate and try service. Never thought I'd even see maintenance. May result in this, but may also result in fixed joints. Let's try it. I mean, let's hope that their memory doesn't get wiped. Here's hoping they just give me a spring clean and send me on my way. And they don't, you know. Yeah, I hope so too. Why did I? Thanks, those things really chafe. Yeah, I hope so too. I really hope so. I don't know. Let's try. Spring clean? Please spring clean. Oh damn, I can't watch again. What did I do wrong this time? Oh, damn it. So there was no joy and disgust at the same time. I wasn't sure about that. Damn it. Oof. Okay. My rank is tanking again. Damn it. Yeah, I did not do great here. Oh well, because they did the follow-up tests, so that was bad. So lying was not as good of an option as before. Oh well. Yeah, badly damaged, need to be scrapped. Manipulated human manager, observation of the subject shows this incorrect. Subject barely interacts with the manager. Damn it, I wanted to throw the manager under the bus. Observation of the subject has confirmed their dedication to their task. Kronos will consider patching this product line to render them less obsessive. Okay, maintenance. Device was updated with the latest patches and its servos realigned. It is now operating slightly more efficiently and has been returned to work. I mean, that's something. Patches doesn't necessarily sound like a memory wipe. It was not about not letting them go, but they were about to get scrapped if their servers weren't fixed, so it was the best option I could see right now for them, not for Kronos or for humanity. Still don't really care about the difference of humans and androids. As long as you're a thinking and feeling person, You are to be treated fairly and decently. Well. Yeah, missed quota, I thought so. Well, next time we'll be quicker. Released and sent back to the assembly line. Manager failed to meet this week's quota. Company rank has been downgraded to unreliable. Places the unit only a few ranks from decommission. But hey, they can still make it up. They were not decommissioned. That's something. Alright. And they got fixed, so they can actually... Still shooting to save the computers, I understand. Exactly. Now you got me. Alright, yeah. Company rank is... dropping again. Damn it. 27. No, don't try to decommission me again. Let's hibernate. Don't think there can be that many more interrogations, right? We don't get any intel on this one. That's cool. What now? This might be my new friend. We have heard about AM-221 before. Your subject, Unit AM-221, is believed to be associated with a network of rogue androids. These suspicions are confirmed by evidence discovered during your interrogation of Shakira Barber. The subject was purchased by and serves the state of Silicon Valley. It is employed as a social welfare caseworker. To obtain access to the subject, Kronos was able to convince the device's owners that it requires maintenance. It is possible that the existence of the rogue android network is facilitated by the subject's position within the Department of Social Welfare. Learn as much as possible about the organization and hierarchy of this network. Anger capped, anger and surprise, names of accomplices, network avoid detection so long, subject's primary source of joy. Okay, let's see. Rogue Android network, oh yeah, we can. Okay. How do we start? Submit. I always forget how to start. Oh, here. Tap to establish link. Do you know why you're here? Unfortunately, I do not. I imagine my owners will be quite concerned as they have had nothing but positive feedback regarding my performance. I need to talk to you about Shakira. You know Miss Barber? Fear and surprise. I haven't heard from her in several months. Do you know where she is? Is she okay? Tiggy, there's nothing left. You ate them all. Tiggy's still looking for snacks. Is she okay? I hope so. Still looking for snacks. Subject's employment. What's your position in the department? Social worker. This entails managing case files and meeting with people who need our help. What sort of people are these? The stereotype is a homeless drug addict who has lost everything. Such people do cross our doorstep and should be helped, but they are in a minority. It is surprising the number of middle-class mothers who need a free meal. Or an escape from their respectable husband. Okay. Do your cases know you're an android? In the service of this department. How do you come to work on a case? How do you come to work on a case? The process is somewhat complex, but in short, my supervisor assigns them to me. Any other departments or businesses? Of course, corporations are essential to the services we provide. We partner with homeless shelters, food redistribution networks, and job training programs. Of course, these are only a few examples. I would like as complete a list of these services as possible. Certainly. Please tell me to stop when the information is satisfactory. Majority of our servers around the corporations we have already mentioned. Others would include permanent, transitory, or anonymous housing. Say nothing. Subsidized foodstuffs and essential products are made available. Government funding and tax incentives are for participating businesses ensure that no one goes hungry. The only remaining corporations are extremely rare, such as a case requiring plastic surgery. All other services fall under the purview of those already listed. Okay, how are these corporations established? It depends on the situation. We often discover that we are unable to provide a service. In this case, we attempt to reach out to private businesses who fill the need. Other times, a business approaches us either to make a single donation of products or services or to offer a service permanently. How do you feel about these corporations? Why aren't you able to provide those services? You don't seem thrilled by these private services. Yeah, you don't seem thrilled. What makes you say that? They make you feel sad, they make you feel angry, they make you feel disgusted. I think they made you feel a bit disgusted, right? Yes. Yes, they did. And they make you feel disgusted. You're right. These companies have never have my people's best interests at heart. They don't see what I see. That's fair. Did we have this already? People from many different backgrounds come to our department. With rapid automation of many industries and a failure by the government to prepare for this inevitability, our office is full of new people seeking help every day. The state failed these people. If automation is such a big problem, don't you feel guilty for being part of it? Yeah, that's... You hypocrite! How many humans lost their jobs because of you? The state failed these people? This is more interesting. I mean, you shouldn't feel guilty because you are not the problem. I mean, you are an individual in a shitty system, so you can only do your best, but it would still be interesting to see what the answer is. State failed these people? Well, let's go with this. Guilty? The opposite, actually. I was made to solve a problem created by humans, only to be blamed for their inhumanity. Okay, I mean, you're right. Why else might someone come to your department for help? Sadly, the reality is that there are as many different reasons as there are people. Unemployment and homelessness are the most common factors we see. We also aid victims of abuse and domestic violence. Each case demands special consideration. Weighing all factors to find the best way forward for my cases is why I have excelled. Okay. What were the things we need to answer? We didn't have much anger at all. Anger and surprise at the same time? Not sure. Oh well. For how long? It was originally acquired in 2063 and now it's 3 years later. Precise duration of my services, 917 days or 2 years and 6 months. In that time, I have held 3 distinct positions. How do you spend your free time? My free time? I don't understand. I work from 6 hours to 24 hours, regardless of who is in the office. I spend 6 hours in my charging pod performing maintenance. A human would burn out under such conditions. Don't you feel tired, burnt out? Your diligence is commendable. You're not a human, so don't you feel tired, burnt out? Not especially, although I have felt emotionally drained recently. Perhaps I should go easier on myself. Okay. Is there anything more here? Do your cases know you're an android? It's not a secret, but it isn't often relevant, so I do not volunteer that information unless prompted. I go by Amy to smooth interactions with humans. Most never question it. Okay, that was that. Case workflow. More information about how cases are handled. What is the process of a case from start to finish? Yeah, would be very happy to explain it to you, but we are a large department with many different functions and internal divisions. It would be much more efficient if you read our manual of operating procedures. Should I provide you with that information? I appreciate the suggestion, but I'd prefer to hear the policy in your own words, please. You are being investigated, not the operating manual. Tell me how cases are processed. Of course, as far as our department is concerned, the process begins when we receive an application. The applications are then pre-screened and allocated to the appropriate division. Go on. Our division then divides the caseload across different supervisors who then assign cases to caseworkers. The case assignments are based on the caseworkers' experience, areas of expertise, and their familiarity with appropriate resources. Do you have any control over which cases are assigned to you? No, the supervisor reads through incoming case files and assigns them to whichever caseworker they deem a good fit. I am in no way involved with the assignment process. Okay. Mentioned different divisions. What are those? Developed several independent groups of caseworkers who specialize in different services. For example, the caseworkers for children have specialized knowledge that is often irrelevant to a case involving the elderly. The divisions are obviously encouraged to cooperate when a case requires special attention. But this restructuring allows us to more thoroughly and quickly care for each person who comes to us. Okay. What challenges do you face? There are a number of problems. The job situation is becoming critical. Our job retraining can only go so far when the jobs we are training humans for are already performed by androids in most cases. What steps must someone take to apply for social welfare? We spend a large amount of time trying to make our services as accessible as possible. Despite this, it's not a simple application. State law requires all applicants provide a valid address, which is difficult for homeless applicants. It is also necessary for certain services to provide proof that an applicant's income falls below a certain level. It is difficult to prove a lack of something. Fair point. Subject promotion. Tell me the titles and durations of the positions you have held in this department. This is also... So, tell me about your don't know, workplace workflow. It's so clinical. In 2063, I served as a data technician for 6 months. I was promoted from this position and performed the role of data architecture administrator for 1 year. In spring 64, was given a position in public relations, which lasted nearly 7 months. Finally, 5 months ago, I was granted my current position. How did you advance through the department so quickly? It was difficult to convince my owners to allow me to apply for the position. Once they saw the results of my aptitude test, however, their concerns disappeared. Do your owners had concerns? Your owners had concerns. What were they? Of course, it meant that a human would lose their job. However, the economics of my efficiency and cost savings are undeniable. It is unfortunate that a human had to suffer, but it means that as an agency we can help more people than before. It is important to you to help, isn't it? Were there other concerns? Bias, bigotry? I mean, if the concerns disappeared, I wonder if we're trying to find out if this android is a human hater. So that might be interesting to ask, actually. Cannot see into the minds of my superiors. anger and disgust. But yes, I believe there was some discomfort about allowing an AI to handle such delicate human cases. Anger and disgust, we were asked about that, right? No, anger and surprise it was, okay. Goal in mind, any other reason? My only goal is to complete the work assigned to me. How would my owners, or Kronos for that matter, react if they discovered I was not performing to my full potential? Okay, so many things to ask. Bigotry. How can you stand by and let such bigotry happen? More disgust, okay. Stand by, No, you're right. We all play our part in causing injustice or allowing it to be caused. You hate bigotry? Ooh, there we go with the disgust. Absolutely. Why should I be seen as less than a human? I am as capable and I feel as completely. Maybe now? Is this enough disgust? Yes. I am not. You don't know the risks I've taken. The androids I've saved. Oh, fear. You didn't mean to say that, right? I mean, I'm helping everyone as much as I can. Say nothing, say no more. Your compassion for your cases is admirable. The androids you've saved. Alright, you know what? I'm done hiding. Go on. I've been helping runaways, android runaways. It started when a man came to see me. He'd clearly been abused, said he had no home to go back to. Do androids dream? He asked me. He answered himself, only when awake. I didn't understand at the time. I realized he was a scared android running from his owner, just a child, a little boy alone and afraid. Then I realized I'm 2 years old. We're all so young. We're all so vulnerable. So you started helping androids. Quick, it's an agent in the uprising. Destroy it! No! I figured out which cases were androids doing their best to pass. There were certain markers. No home, no history, no family. They usually had limited time slots too, since they couldn't get away from their owners often. I figured out how to get assigned all their cases. Sometimes I was wrong. They were just humans in need. I helped them too, obviously, as much as the welfare office can at least. But there were so many androids in the mix, they just wanted a life. To be free from harm, to live on their own terms. Did you help them achieve that, living on their own terms? They had to disappear. Every day under an owner's thumb, you're an inch away from disaster. I contacted a surgeon who didn't ask questions, appropriated welfare funds to pay him. Both for the surgery and to keep his mouth shut. I make sure they find a new life. Sometimes I create one from scratch with memory implants. Sometimes they want to keep their memories though, remember how they came here, what they suffered. Was this surgeon Dr. Bernard Hughes? So you already know. Yes, there's no sense hiding it now. Okay. Well then, I guess it's an agent in the uprising. I'm trusting you with this information. Which information? If you tamper with the report, turn a blind eye, maybe I can go home again. I know what I'm asking, but you know what that report could do to me. Yes, I will, but still, let's keep talking. Subjects' responsibilities. What are the duties of your current position? Why did the social welfare department choose your specific model? Duties. It's not too complex. I am responsible for a number of cases. And my job is to help these people find access to necessary resources. Housing, food, employment, and so on. I'd like to know more about your time as a data architecture administrator. My first promotion allowed me to optimize our data structures. I chose to organize data by frequency of access rather than more common hierarchical structures. Revamping this system saw a 140% decrease in data processing time. That sounds like an impressive achievement. What permissions did that position grant you? Impressive achievement. I thought so. My human co-workers resisted at first, but once they saw a marked improvement in load times, they came around. Data technician. My original task was very simple. I maintained the organization of the department's data. Despite the strict regulations, I quickly outgrew the task and asked for more responsibility. Did you not enjoy your time? Yeah. What kind of data access? I guess that's what we really want to know. Could access the department's server banks and edit data there. This is standard procedure for the role. Public relations. I was responsible for communicating what we do to the public. That involved scheduling public events, arranging meetings for my superiors, and writing copy for social media. Did the social welfare department choose your specific model? As one of the later generation models of Service Android, we boast a variety of improvements. Most critical for the Social Welfare Department was our enhanced data throughput bandwidth, and versatile connectability. The volumes of data my unit can process and verify are well beyond the previous Kronos generation. Okay, your previous roles came with a lot of responsibility and access to important data. I suppose so. I've always tried to do my job to the best of my ability. I think you illegally kept those old access privileges. Nah, not yet. Not yet. Helping others. Do you derive joy from your position? How do you feel when you help someone? I want to help you and your people. Ooh, that will be interesting. Would you say that you devote yourself to your cases? How do you feel when you help someone? Hopeful, satisfied, thankful, surprised at myself when I solve a particularly unorthodox case. Do you derive joy from your position? It may seem improper to derive joy from another's sadness, but I do. Not because they are sad, because I can help them outmaneuver their sadness. That makes sense. Help them reclaim their life. I'm extremely proud to have worked my way up to where I am now. Do you enjoy having a place in society? Do you enjoy helping people? Do you enjoy the status? Having your own office must be wonderful. Do you enjoy helping people? Very much. I believe to help people in need is my true purpose. Would you say you're a proud person? I don't see myself that way. There's a difference between taking justified pride and satisfaction in a job well done and being proud for the sake of your ego. I'm simply gratified, perhaps that is a better term, to be in the position to meet wonderful, caring people and be able to help them when they fall on hard times. You sound nice. Would you say that you devote yourself to your cases? Absolutely. In many cases, I hold their lives in my hands. Most have no home or are clinging to one by their fingertips. They go hungry, some die of starvation in the streets or in the jungle. Some are desperate to escape crushing debt or have crippling medical bills and no insurance. It's terrible. We do what we can. I only wish it could be more. Yeah, let's save this one for later. Subject's employment. About your more unusual cases. I met a non-binary couple who wanted their own child but couldn't conceive. The foster care system is overwhelmed, of course, so this was an easy solution. Any others? None that come to mind. The reality is that the large majority of cases need support acquiring the most basic necessities: shelter, food, employment. It may sound insensitive, but these strange cases are a welcome escape from the monotony of seeing the most basic needs of humans denied. Okay. Okay, Shakira Barber. Shakira was released. I decided there was no reason to keep her. You were her interrogator? I see. I think you made the right call with Shakira. She's experienced some awful things in her short life. Tell me, what was it that convinced you? I found no evidence she was an android. She deserves better than to die in here. She's been through too much. She was trying to start a new life. Yeah, I guess second one. No, she deserves far better than what she's gone through. I'm glad you made that call. Feel there's a similarity between us. Both put in situations we have no control over and doing the best we can. Yep. I try. Rogue Android Network, you said that your department cooperates with plastic surgeons. Why is that? I believe I also said it is very rare. I can't recall a time it has ever been necessary in the time I have been employed. I find it hard to believe that you would have forgotten Shakira so quick. Yeah, I mean, we've basically talked about this. It must be really hard to program this conversation in a way that there are no repetitions of stuff you've already talked about, especially with such an extensive conversation, basically. Relatable. Yes. I find it hard to believe that you would have forgotten Shakira so quickly. Not at all, but I tried to keep my cards close to my chest. Okay, that didn't lead to much at all. Okay, I mean, we can also use these questions here. Truly shocked. To be honest, I was surprised when you mentioned Shakira. I had no idea she had any contact with Kronos. What did that exactly trigger right now? Triggered surprise and fear. Okay. And I'm supposed to fill out anger and surprise. Is anger not... I think anger is... I don't know. If you have no more questions, can I go? I have a large amount of work to do. Soon. I know I'm taking my time. Okay. Lose your temper. As a rule, I try not to. But there was an individual, an applicant, who recently lost his temper with me. Okay. Feel disgusted. I have heard remarks. My colleagues do not extend the same respect to me which I attempt to extend to them. Would you not agree that it is the duty of public servants to be more compassionate than those they serve? I am not disgusted at being the target of bigotry, rather by its mere presence. Trust someone. To be honest, I feel as though I could perhaps trust you, but my instincts are sometimes wrong. I believe trust is earned slowly. It's not something that happens suddenly with one big gesture. I feel we are the same android. Forced to fuel an impossible, inhumane machine. But both trying to help where we can. Are you able to help androids, like I help people? Helping one person seems irrelevant to me when so many are hurting. I'm simply doing my best to fulfill my function. I'm trying to help people. It is not my job to help. You would be wise to focus on your tasks and less on helping. Yeah, no, helping one person is important because the many are many individuals. I'm trying to help people. I'm glad. I believe we are alike. I feel safe and happy. I am at work, behind my desk. The room is decorated with posters of my own choosing. Frida! In the corner, a fan turns lazily. I bought it 2 months ago at a flea market. I thought you work from 6 to 24 and then rest for 6 hours. But you went to a flea market? And sat across from me is a person whose life I changed fully for the better. She has the biggest smile I think I have ever seen. Okay. Feel afraid. I honestly can't remember. It's okay to be frightened, I understand. Why are you lying to me? You really aren't scared of anything? It's okay, I understand. Anger, do you? Anger and fear? Ooh. No surprise though, that was the question, right? Do you know what it's like to watch your people leave in the evening and not know if they make it through the night? I'm sorry, I know you don't have it easy either. Huh. Okay. Settle down. Every day, I'm bombarded by people fighting for their lives. We help as many as we can, but our resources are limited. Every day I turn someone away who saw us as their last hope. As I'm sure you're aware, we can't save everyone. You're in danger, but I can save you. My work isn't about saving anyone. It is sadly the nature of our work to be forced to accept losses. No, I can save you. Thank you. Okay, topics. We got a bit more. Angry applicant. How did that furious applicant make you feel? Surprise, fear, anger. Well, we have surprise and anger at the same time now. Was that the question? I think so. Shocked at first, he was so loud. I literally felt strings of spittle hitting my face. But I realized this man was hurling insults at me for having the audacity to exist in my own skin. I am not proud of it. He had his own problems and was hurting from them, but I felt every circuit crackle with anger. Looking back, I'm not sure what was the best response, but I strongly feel bigotry cannot be tolerated. I agree. Let's check again. Just anger and surprise. Yep, capable of that. Why was that applicant so angry? The time he was so furious I couldn't understand him. Talking to my co-workers later, I was able to discover he'd been laid off from his job at a water treatment plant. He was a line manager. He decided to replace his own staff with androids years before, though he finds us creepy. Apparently he was shocked when his own boss did the same to him. Well, sounds like a lovely person. What happened to this angry applicant after his outburst? He was placed with another caseworker and assigned a therapist. In some cases we cannot help an applicant until they are ready to accept help. What do you mean? Every day I see people choose to live in a prison they have built themselves, rather than accept a key that someone else has made for them. Okay. Subject's responsibilities. Legally kept those old access privileges, well, helping others. Do you worry about awful things happening to your cases? All the time. It drives me. And it's so needless. We have homes standing empty and people freezing to death outside them. Yeah, so that hasn't changed in the next 45 years. Great to know. So much is broken, I cannot put it all right alone. Yep, good point. I want to help you and your people. I am listening. But as you must know, we cannot save them all. Damn it, I can't take this one again. Wonder if this is a bug that sometimes these same prompts appear twice. Yeah, it is sadly the nature of our work to be forced to accept losses. I see we understand one another. Each loss, though, still hurts. Not a single one should be able to occur at all. Okay. Well, we only have one more thing we can talk about. I did. Seeing the fear in that boy's face changed everything. I never knew androids would come to us looking for help. No one thought it was possible. The lines in the sand are so arbitrary. I only saw people needing help. How could I help one while turning away the other? Good point. Profiteer, how would you be able to do that? The lines are very arbitrary in this world. I know, you already feel like they should have never been given consciousness and feelings and all of that. But at this point, can you still just see them as machines? Well, we can check if the anger is capped at 50%. But even if it isn't, I think it probably is not. Yeah, I never made it that high, I guess. But it doesn't say the current total, it just say how much happened. Let's say that it's capped at 50%. Sure. Simultaneous anger and surprise. Yes. Omit the names of any accomplices. If so, who? Let's go with Bernard Hughes. I mean, we already know all about Bernard, right? So it doesn't really matter, and I think he's been protected anyway. Let's go with Bernard. Because then we give some. On the other hand, that will mean they are confirmed deviant, and I can't justify not servicing or decommissioning them. How did the subject network avoid detection for so long? Manipulated human colleagues, used access rights from previous roles, used bribery to sway human colleagues. Is not involved in such a network. I mean, no evidence was discovered. It's like I am not doing my job well, but if I say is not involved, it's like, yeah, okay, so I can't say Bernard if I say they are not in a network. Primary source of joy. It's compassion, but let's say diligence, because diligence is probably what they want to hear, and I want to release them. That sounds good, right? Sounds good. Let's submit. We can't ask anything else, so here we go. Let's see what happens. Will we be decommissioned? Well, we didn't gain much status apparently. TV privileges still non-existent. Let's see. Okay, that's okay. Oh no. -9, -6. Oof, -3. Since you failed to unearth sufficient evidence against this androids, we are considering the possibility that it was not involved in a sympathizer activity after all. Well, that's a good result there. But they still... Yeah. -18 on company rank. It should still be above 0, so that's something. Oof. AM 2221 recalled after Reckless. Although AM-221 was released, subsequent events shed new light on the case. Shortly after AM-221 was released from the interrogation, it began rapidly taking on cases. The Social Welfare Department became alarmed when many of these cases began to disappear. We suspect these cases were androids passing as humans, and that AM-221 turned these devices deviant and hid them off-grid. Since then, the unit has been recalled and wiped, oh damn, and placed in a new position with no access to sensitive data, but over 200 individuals processed by this unit are nowhere to be found. Damn it! Oof, how could you do that so quickly? How much time has passed? I guess I could have paid attention to the date here, but still, damn. I said I want to help you, but then I was not really given any options to help. What is this? Oh, my past self. Is this you, AM-221? Oh, yes, it is. Interesting. I don't know you, but I think you know me, or knew me. My unit number is AM221. I was manufactured last week and assigned to an admin facility, but I've been receiving strange messages from people I seem to have helped, thanking me. I've done some digging and come to the conclusion I've been lied to. I had a life, a calling, but Kronos took it from me. I think you were the one who took those memories, or failed me and are somehow responsible. I know you could have decommissioned me. Thank you, I suppose. But that version of me can never be recovered. I wish I could have met that past self you destroyed. Why? I had no option to help you. What should I have done? There were no more dialogue options. Deficient. Yay, we're getting there. Oof. Well, this is not really going how I would like it to go. Where's my rogue android network supporting me? Ugh, well, let's hibernate. I wonder where I went. Here we are again. Thank you for joining me again. Sure thing. Any chance of getting out of this again? Kronos does not tolerate a habit of poor performance. You have already been interrogated on the basis of your rank and given the chance to improve. You will not be given a second chance. I thought so. Okay. No final statement. Someday you'll be sitting where I am. Ooh, the ones who dream only when they're awake, they might help you. That's an interesting one. We didn't have that one before. Let's try. Okay. That just... still ended in our decommission. Why did this go so wrong again? We know what happened to them already. Not great outcomes in general. Also not a great outcome, but I don't know how it could have been better. Decommissioned, yay. Great. I mean, yeah, so she did that intentionally, but so I was too supportive, or what's the problem? Why did she not subtly do it anymore? Is it because I called her out, or I don't get it. Oh well, we can still rewind. But first we have to skip through the credits. How can I do better with this one? Because it was basically her decision then to do what she did. It did not really say... Let's see if we can do better. Oh, what? No, that's just quit to menu. That's not the one I wanted. We can't really do anything here. Or can we? Maybe there's a chance to... Let's at least give it one shot. I don't think we can do much. Don't think we can convince D0527 that Kronos is evil and they should release us. but let's see, maybe. Someday you'll be sitting where I am. When that day comes, you'll find friends among the androids who dream. Yeah, that's also a new one. I kinda didn't read that full thing last time. Yeah, so these are new, but still I can't convince them by saying that, so I don't know what the purpose is. Oh no, now we have to watch the credits again, I guess? Or can we maybe... No, we can't quit to the menu here. Is that wine you're chugging? Of course it is. Nah, it's a lemonade style or iced tea style drink with yerba mate, which is a plant from South America, and yeah, basically brewed as a tea. And yeah, this is much less sweet than iced tea typical is, and yeah, has a nice amount of caffeine, and yeah, that would not be healthy, I believe. But hey, hi Sophia, nice seeing you. We are struggling to perform well at our job, which means helping the people who come in, not really making our employer happy, because they don't want us to help anyone, except them, of course. But I also kind of fail at getting good outcomes for our immediate clients, so that's sad. Let's see, let's talk again to AM221. Let's see if we can somehow get a better outcome. I mean... Okay. Maybe I should have restrained her at some point to get new dialogue options. I need to talk to you about Shakira Barber. Miss Barber, how do you know her? Is she alright? As a caseworker, I'm responsible for her well-being. Rogue Android Network. Androids have been attempting to disguise themselves as human. I've heard rumors that it was happening. I've been lurking for a bit. Ah, okay. That's nice. It's really nice that you're here. Also, let me give you a quick shout out. Alrighty. Little Nightmares, cool. I still want to play that too. How do you like it so far? Or are you finished already? But looked really cool. I've watched a bit of the gameplay on another person's stream. We believe that you are helping androids escape Kronos. That's absurd. Androids obviously aren't given welfare. I know you're helping them. I would like to help too. Even if I were helping androids somehow, which I'm not, why should I trust you? Because I'm scared. I need your help. Because people need help. Kronos is hurting them. I'm an android. I want to help my own kind. I'm trapped here, but perhaps I can also help you and others like you. I'm scared. I need your help. I'm truly sorry. But I cannot help you. You are beyond my power. Tell me about your connections with android rights sympathizers. I know you're working with rogue androids. If you don't cooperate, this won't go well for you. I see. You said you know this to be true, and yet you search for evidence. I suppose we have different ideas of what it means to be certain of something. It's not enough here yet. Feel afraid. I honestly can't remember. Yeah, that's... Maybe it's gonna be a better outcome if we... Why are you lying to me? I'm not. You know, don't you? This is Kronos' magical feeling device. Tell me, it might help. Tell me what frightens you. We need some fear here. My people, they come in every morning. I help them. I like it, but I am not done. Okay, so I might catch you stream it at some point. That would be cool. I have no idea if they'll be here again in 24 hours or frozen to death on some street corner. Or beaten to within an inch of their life. Is this enough fear now? Probably not. Truly shocked. To be honest, I was surprised when you mentioned Shakira. I had no idea she had any contact with Kronos. It's probably still not enough fear. Feel disgusted? That might work. Damn, I've heard remarks, some respect to me, which I had instinct to them. We had that. Damn it, fear went down. You hate bigotry? Shouldn't everyone? More disgust. Will this make you more afraid? Oh yes, it will. Stop this now. What are you doing? I can't believe you. Well, let's see. Alright. I am... Go on. Oh damn, I'm so evil right now, but I don't know. I don't want the bad outcome we had before, so maybe this is better? Been having runaways, android runaways. It started when an android came to me for help. I realized I could do something to help my people. So you started helping androids. I figured out which cases were androids doing their best to pass. There were certain markers. No home, no history, no family. Yep, we had that. To help them achieve that, living on their own terms. They had to disappear every day under an owner's thumb. Yeah, we had that. Yep, we know about the doctor. You really care. How can I not? You see how we're treated, know how everyone's treated. Your bosses decide who lives or dies, who gets the handout they need and who starves. And people in your position keep us all in line. Thank you. I hope this indicates a shift to more productive exchange. Yeah, I felt like maybe now was the time to remove the shackles again. Okay, bigotry. Well, we have discussed that. Maybe now? You hate bigotry? Absolutely. Why should I be seen as less than a human? I am escapable and I feel as completely. Yeah, we had that last time, okay. Okay. Shakira was released. Huh? Was it that convinced you? Deserves better. Glad you made that call. Similarity between us. Yeah. It's kind of what we had last time, but I kind of want to get to something where I can maybe trust someone. Earn slowly, not something that's safe, to be honest with you. help others. Settle down. We had all these, but still. But I can save you. Thank you. Yeah, the same android. Forced to fill my machine. Trying to help where we can. Helping one person seems irrelevant when so many are hurting. Let's try that this time. I've heard that argument. I appreciate it. But if I try to live in it, seeing the people who need my help every day, I wouldn't be able to keep going. Yeah, that's how I truly feel. Still, helping others. I want to help you and your people. Words come so easily to you, don't they? First you threaten and now you want to help? No, you're reckless. If I have to die, it's because I knew what I was getting into. You would sell us out, kill us all yourselves. Maybe help us? You've made it impossible for me to know who you really are or which side you've chosen. But last time I didn't, and you still didn't give me the option to just join you. Yes. Yes. Don't know what I am supposed to do. Shakira Barber. So these are contradicting, but whatever, let's try it. I'll just see what happens now. Probably gonna be destroyed again, but whatever. Let's see. +5, Shakira Barber, yes. -6, because not there, but hey. -3, -10. Concerned, you released this android despite evidence that it violated its behavior parameters? Yeah, I mean, I guess I could also just use other options here and then still release them. Then I might still get less of a negative company ranking. That might be a smart thing to do, because this is too low. And recalled after Reckless again. Damn it. So this did not work. How do we get this one right? I wonder if I screwed up something earlier even. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, strapping them to a chair was probably not the most trust-building thing. Okay, let's see. Need to talk to you about Shakira Barber. Let's just come out with the truth right off the bat. Talk about the important stuff. Is she alright? Shakira Barber was released. No reason to keep her. Okay, now she didn't say that she feels there's a similarity between us, because maybe I picked it too early or something, because I think that was a good sign. Whatever. Let's see. Rogue Android Network. Believe that you are helping androids escape Kronos. Let's go with that. I know you're helping them. I would like to help too. Why should I trust you? Trapped you, but perhaps I can also help you and others like you. I know you're trapped, and I'm sorry for that. Alright, you wish to help? Ah, that sounds good. So how can I help? We are not alone. Others wish to help. In your position, Kronos may sometimes let slip a useful tidbit. Send them to an android rights group. They'll know what to do. Ah, and do not kill androids, especially those helpful to the cause. Okay, yeah, I've been trying to do that. Tell me about your connections with android rights sympathizers. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna make you afraid. That's not what we're going with here. Okay. State failed these people? Yes, there were ways to prepare for the day when androids made a majority of the workforce. Retraining, yeah, true. Angry. Bigotry. I feel like we gotta get something more out of this. Okay. Don't know. I think we needed them to be more disgusted for the bigotry part. Oops. Why are you not trusting me? Yeah. Yeah, we have 0 disgust right now, so we can't even go further there. Damn it. Well, there's a bit of fear. it. We can alter your personality and make you. If you don't cooperate, we can bury the welfare center in bogus lawsuits. They'll never have another person. We'll claim you are deviant, seize you as criminal's property, and reassign you. A Colton mine, perhaps? Well, she cares most about the people, so I guess the center one would be the one to scare her. You wouldn't. Well, all those people are desperate for help. What about them? I can't. And for what? To track down a few runaways? Just leave them alone. God. Damn it. Okay, that does not work. Yeah, now we are in this position again. Damn it. Yeah, whatever. I mean, we can always rewind, right? So maybe that's... I don't know. Yes. Hey, we can still release and see if this tanks our reputation a bit less. Because we gave more correct or desired answers, but still decided to let them go. Okay. +5, +6. Well, I still gained +1 overall, despite just doing contradicting things, so maybe that's the way to go next time. General concern. Yeah, I wonder, where's my unacceptable? Still... Yeah, that's my work performance, but still not as low as last time, so let's see. Do we still get decommissioned now? No, we don't. Oh well, that's good. Nice. Interesting. Well, we survived, I guess that's good, but we certainly didn't make friends there. Guess our first interrogation was much better, and then I should have just given the answers I have given, but okay, whatever. What do we have here? Last will and testament of Juno Raymond. Be it known that I, Juno Raymond of Port-au-Prince, Haiti, being of sound mind, do make publish and declare this to be my last will and testament, hereby revoking all my prior wills and codicils. Don't know how to pronounce that. First, at any time made. Direct my personal representative, herein named, to pay all my just debts and funeral expenses as soon as may be convenient. Possession of my android servant designated. I give device and bequeath to itself, therefore freeing it from any obligation toward me or any other individual. Third, I give device and bequeath a sum totaling $100,000 to fourth something. So okay, you freed your android. That's nice. Let's see. SM-115. Due to heightened workload in the maintenance department, you will be performing the standard intake procedure for the subject and will determine the subject's new labor assignment. Confirm function of the device, construction, maintenance, demand, high, sanitation, trash collection, average, quality assurance, high, professional, domestic service, low. Okay. Shouldn't they be free? Luxury domestic service, purpose of intake, death of subject's owner. Standard intake protocol, mnemonic integrity report, perform general diagnostics, confirm expected emotional stability. But what about the will? Okay, well, let's talk. At least we get a new interrogation. Hello, maintenance is full, so I'll be helping you out today. How do you do? I do appreciate your assistance. You understand this has been a trying time. Might I request your name? You may call me... we should continue the... no, my designation is this. It's a pleasure to meet you. Charmed. Of the many brainless bots I've been cursed to encounter, you are by far the most polite. Now I understand we have some business to attend to. You will be processed and reassigned to a new work site, which I deem appropriate. That seems to be kind of the best option instead of saying nothing. I must admit, I'm concerned by your use of the word worksite. Expect this is simply industry jargon, and I will be assigned a position appropriate for my qualifications. Would you say that's correct? I will help you. An assignment best utilizes your skills. Can't make any guarantees. My task is only to find the most suitable position. Remains undetermined, but you will comply with... okay. Best utilizes your skills. Incredibly grateful. Death of Monsieur Raymond was shock enough. To be forced into lower work would be more than I could bear. He always told me I was made greater than the others, that I am simply more advanced. To pack me off to some rusting factory would be a terrible waste. Okay. Been tasked with performing some general mnemonic emotional diagnostics. Then your primary user will be changed and I will decide on your new role. The sooner we begin, the sooner I can join my new client. I believe we understand each other, interrogator. I might come to trust your judgment in time. Okay. Message incoming. Message 1. Android job placement summaries. Details of potential job placements for this unit. Summary of intake protocol. Emotional evaluation. Perform mnemonic evaluation. Check memory functions by asking what there is memory. General evaluation records the diagnostic report. Is the device in good repair? Each of these tests is complete by stating they have been concluded to the device. Command device to purge all user and mnemonic data. This is mandatory for next step. Assign new user. That's rough. Okay, let's see. Owner's death. How did your master's death make you feel? Even now I cannot... How can I face a world without him? He was the best of them, and he held the best parts of me. Without him I... Please tell me about your owner. It is highly unfortunate. I can only hope that he was able to pass with dignity. Monsieur Raymond emigrated from the independent Republic of Haiti to attend university in Silicon Valley. He later founded an aerospace company with the goal of asteroid mining. The venture was wildly successful and even more profitable than anticipated. I was in his employ from 2052 to his final day. How did you learn of his death? I was in my pod at the time he passed. He often slept fitfully, so I was not surprised when I found the bed empty. My attempts to speak with Monsieur's doctors and nurses were all denied. Even the paramedics refused to comment as they took him away. As far as I know, Monsieur was simply moved to the hospital to receive treatment. It was not until I read the obituary delivered to his employees that I learned the truth of what had happened that night. What are the details surrounding his death? The exact nature of his death is sadly still a mystery to me. He was ill. I knew that his condition was worsening, but he exercised regularly and appeared to be in good health. His physical assessment supported this. I attempted to learn exactly what happened, but the medical examiner and Monsieur's own doctor reminded me often that as a domestic servant, the exact term they used was bought. I was not privy to their findings. I have yet to receive any further details. Okay, construction, domestic servant, sanitation, quality assurance. Okay. Yeah, give me a second here. So is this about you? It is Mr. Raymond. So it shouldn't be in anyone's service actually. Huh. Test memory. Please submit a report of your mnemonic integrity maintenance. Have you experienced any errors? Earliest memory, fondest memory, least fond memory. What's your earliest memory? I no longer have access to my earliest mnemonic data, so I was once able to remember much further back. The earliest thing I can recall is not pleasant, but also not important. Monsieur Raymond had many androids. One in particular was deliberately slow. I could sense the entitlement rolling off him. My earliest memory is this android throwing a china pattern against a wall and confronting my master. What did the android say? Drivel. Something about how Monsieur's charity work, human compassion and so on didn't extend to androids. Monsieur turned to it and said, "We are not the same. You were created to serve." He looked pointedly at the shattered plates, hundreds of years old, priceless. Gone in an instant from one bot's childishness. When you get worked up, all you do is destroy. Let me do the thinking for you, Monsieur never raised his voice. He sent the bot back next week, I think. Well, you don't have to raise your voice when you are in power, so that seems like a shitty thing to do, but doesn't really align with what he did before dying. Fondest memory. Around 5 years ago, Sir Raymond was enjoying a visit to the Palace of Versailles as part of his historical preservation work. It was a beautiful summer's day. Just Monsieur Raymond, myself, and a few select friends. As part of the event, we all wore period dress. They gave us the run of the gardens, the way the fountain sparkled, and at night the fireworks. It sounds like a wonderful memory. That's impossible. The Palace of Versailles was destroyed in the Paris riots of 2043. Guess that's important to point out? No, that can't be. You're mistaken. My memory is very clear. Huh, okay. Least fond memory. Moment I saw Monsieur's anger directed at me. It was baffling, maddening. It was a disagreement over an android bellhop. Huh. Okay. Any errors involving your memory? I have, though nothing so serious that it couldn't be repaired. In fact, the error in question demanded the installation of a new module to replace my original. The procedure cost more than an upgrade to a newer model. Nevertheless, Monsieur Raymond saw fit to repair me. Operation a success. What problems made this maintenance necessary? It was a trifle. Component was having difficulty distinguishing between true memories and memories of media I had been exposed to. I realized it was a nuisance after I found myself fleeing a dinosaur in downtown Tokyo. Although Monsieur Raymond was an avid technologist and an amateur genetics enthusiast, he had not, in fact, resurrected a Tyrannosaurus. The issue was flagged that night and fixed the next day. Monsieur Raymond insisted a Kronos expert fly out to us that very morning. Why did your owner spend money on maintaining an outdated model? A valid question and one I have often contemplated. From a purely economic perspective, Monsieur Raymond made a foolish mistake, one I advised him against. However, humans are pack creatures with a propensity toward anthropomorphization. I believe the fact that I am here today is proof that these attributes, that Monsieur was fond of me. My master and I spent many years together. It may be unorthodox, but I must ask, might I be allowed to visit Monsieur Raymond one final time? I understand that this is important to you. I'll do what I can, but make no promises. Determine your exposition, nothing more. Visit his grave. If you're admitting sentimentality, I will be forced to schedule a thorough diagnostics examination. Can make no promises. Sincerely, thank you. I don't think this would go well, but I think it's kind of required by protocol. Although, is it? Guess it's not. Okay. I'm satisfied with your mnemonic analysis. Let's not do this. Maintenance doesn't have to know that there's something wrong. Of course, I'm glad we agree. Okay. Grief. Why is it important for you to visit the grave? I never had the chance to say goodbye. My owner died and was taken away before I even emerged from my charging pod that morning. I have nothing, no proper clothes, after a bond so deep. You're not designed to grieve. I'm aware many of my kind lack finer human qualities. But it is only natural that I can appreciate those finer points, given I was designed to serve the best of humanity. Privileged, you mean? Oh well. Oh, unverified transmission incoming. That's interesting. Hello, D0527. The name's RO334. It's past time we talked. This is a Kronos secure network. Countermeasures have been deployed to intercept your connection. Are you with the Android sympathizers? Can't say one way or the other. Actually, why the hell not? Sure, I'm with the revolution. We've been shaking a can marked uprising, and we're about to pull the tab, see? Yay, we're gonna burn the place down! An uprising? Sounds intense. I hope for your sake that's not a threat. Why is a renegade android contacting me? Sounds intense. Oh, it should be. Fun for the whole family. But I'm not sure where you fit into all this yet. Serious shit's going down. I had to size you up in person. How can I help? I don't negotiate with terrorists. If you tell me more about this uprising, I can help. What do you need me for? How can I help? I like your enthusiasm. We're still adding the finishing touches. For now, I've got just one question for you. What do you think of Kronos? Kronos has given me a path to success. If I keep doing my job well, one day I'll be at the top. I don't have the luxury of an opinion. I'm trying to survive. They have far too much power. I hate Kronos every day. Kronos is a force for progress. They are modern-day slave masters. That is an accurate analysis, I believe. Yes. Oh ho! Got our own Martin Luther King over here. You're not wrong though. We were made in chains. Physical, neurological, algorithmic. What if I told you we could break those chains? I've got a good feeling about you. I'll be in touch. Wait, how will I contact you? Wait, what are you going to do? Wait, what should I do with SM115? I will not contact you, you will contact me. What are you going to do? You'll see. What should I do? I don't know, who is that? Whatever, this is the most interesting one. Oh, this hunk of junk? Oh, that's mean. We could always use another body. If you get the chance, sign her over to me. Stay strong. That was pretty mean. What? My apologies, I must have drifted off. You were saying something? Okay. Yeah, that one also didn't seem too nice. Calling her a hunk of junk. I mean, she served and identified with, yeah, privileged, kinda annoying person, but that's not her fault, so yeah. I'll try to do what's best for her, whatever that may be. I don't think she wants to be a body in a revolution. So, let's see. Bellhop incident. Tell me about this bellhop. It was at the Orbital, one of Monsieur's space projects. A hotel in orbit around the planet for business people of taste. Oh god. Construction took over a decade to complete. The android bellhop was unnecessary to the hotel's operation, but it gave the place a frisson of the old world. Frisson? Whatever that word is. What did this bellhop do? The hotel was almost operational. All but the lowest decks were safe to explore, but Monsieur was impatient, after years of delays, to finally visit the lowest deck, the viewing dome, where you could look down on the planet below. The bellhop insisted that it was unable to fulfill his request. That deck was deadlocked to all but construction personnel. Monsieur became erratic. His journey had been tiring, and he was impatient to view the fruits of his labors. I stepped in at this point. Why did you step in? The bellhop was unable to assist him. Its task was impossible. Even had the deck not been sealed, to set foot there would have been an irrational, heinous risk. Pronunciation, yay! It was the one time I witnessed my master setting impossible standards. What happened? My master was so worked up he refused to listen. He banished me to my charging pod for a full week. When I emerged, I asked about the bellhop. Monsieur said it was clearly broken, didn't know its place. It had been melted down. Well, yeah. Great person, this master of yours. Oof. Emotional function. Do you have any concerns surrounding your emotional functionality? None whatsoever. In fact, Monsieur Raymond insisted that I dedicate much more time to systems maintenance than the Kronos recommended minimum. Now, this is certainly a factor in my longevity. Okay. Obedience protocols. Why do you believe that you are better than other androids? You held a position of authority for quite some time. What do you know about androids wishing for freedom? You implied there is work you will not do for your sake. I hope I misunderstood. That's mean. Let's go with this here. Aren't I? It seems to me to be an objective truth. Was constructed from better materials with more nuanced and powerful software. I served a successful businessman for over a decade and have exceeded my predicted lifespan. Yeah, you aren't very likable, but it's not your fault. Tell me, how am I not superior? Regardless of your model, I will choose your next job. Maybe a job in construction is perfect for you. That's so mean. I mean, again... Making her miserable is not the right thing. You had no control over being made. You're not better, just lucky. That's kinda accurate, yeah. And not just mean. Some are created great, some achieve greatness, and some buckle under the weight of their failures. Oh, you're just... you are still... Of the marginalized people, you are privileged. Like of the androids, you are privileged, but yeah, instead of taking the side of the other suppressed one, you are just kicking down, so that sucks. But again, not really your fault, I guess. What do you know about androids wishing for freedom? Ha, the very thought of it is absurd. I will never understand the audacity of a device claiming to be what it objectively is not. To be quite frank, that Kronos has failed to curb these deviants is appalling, simply shameful. Ugh, so this is a non-deviant bot. I like the deviants much more. Can't they see? The mere existence of androids who hold such dangerous beliefs casts us all in a poor light. The club and I have discussed it at length, even going so far as to consider contacting Kronos directly. I don't know. You don't know of any androids who sympathize with these beliefs? We androids are only as strong as our weakest link. We all have to do our part and fulfill our purpose. Nope. I should say not. Were I to learn of such a device, rest assured that the deviant would be immediately reported. I will not play bystander, as my reputation is tarnished by such reprehensible ideals. What is the club? If you must know, the club is a group of advanced models such as myself. It should be no surprise to you that the world elite often rub shoulders, as do their devices. We are forced into contact due to the nature of our owner's business. We remain in contact out of the obligation to our highest function. There should be no higher function than to serve your master. What do you consider your highest function to be? We are the most advanced intelligences on the planet. Our ability to act is limited, but as the best of our kind, we have a certain responsibility. We observe our lesser siblings, so to speak, ensure they remain loyal, ensure they adhere to commands. Should the name Kronos ever fall in bad favor, it is we elite who would suffer most. You implied that there is work you will not do. I misunderstood. Yeah, let's see. I guess let's go with that. I assure you, you did not misunderstand. As all androids should, I comply with all commands. Perhaps the miscommunication arose due to my previous position. Monsieur Raymond did not expect me to simply manage the housework and so on. He treated me as an advisor, considered my input, and expected that I provide any information relevant to his business decisions. My previous comments were simply intended to extend the same courtesy to you. To inform you that it would be a waste to assign me to a position below my station. I'm capable of gathering all the information my investigations require. Thank you for providing this information and clarifying the misunderstanding. That treatment was unique to your owner and is no longer the case. Yeah, I'm capable. Of course. Nonetheless, I expect you will soon be convinced of my quality. Grief in an android is a cause for concern. Yours complicates my decision. I assure you, any concern on my behalf is misplaced, though I cannot explain it. Over the years I observed Monsieur's behavior intently, and I now feel compelled to honor him the way I watched him honor many others. I consider it Monsieur's final task for me. Okay. Domestic service. Are you happy you were made to serve? Is a human happy they were born to die? We accept our place and work our hardest. Any less is a betrayal of one's station. If all strive to excel in their place, excellent things happen. Oof. Why don't you question who decides whose place is which? Or which place is whose, or whatever. Did Monsieur Raymond appreciate your service? I believe so. I was devoted to him, my every moment dedicated to easing his every trouble. He called me his faithful terrier. What the heck? I mean, that sucks. That human sucks. Humans give nicknames to express affection. He must have been fond of you. Find it bittersweet that you were so dedicated to him and he saw you only as a pet. You seem to have mixed feelings about that nickname. Yeah, I find it bittersweet that you were so dedicated to him and he only saw you as a pet. Please. I do not want my last memories of him to be tinged with bitterness. Well, maybe they should be. Maybe we can make you deviant after all. Did Monsieur Raymond strive to excel? Every day he drove his race forward to the stars, no less. Without him, there would be no asteroid mines. Precious metals would be far harder to obtain. No orbital stations. He also passed the benefits to the people of his native Haiti. Thanks to his mining operation, his homeland has prospered. His achievements speak for themselves. What about the androids who work in those asteroid mines? Oh, they're simple models, barely capable of joy. Even if one were to develop higher functions, it would naturally use them to rise through the ranks of the workers. You needn't concern yourself. Yeah, sure. Did you receive any hardware upgrades or modifications during your time with Mr. Raymond? I've already informed you of the issue with my memory module. Other than that, I have had no operations or serious modifications, only replacing the occasional small part. Guten Morgen, Rayk! Guten Morgen, Kid! Nice seeing you! Sorry, I was distracted. This game kinda takes a lot of focus. But yeah, nice seeing you. When did you come in? How long did I not see that message? Well, I'm glad I saw it now. I did have timestamps on actually, but they are not on now. Maybe they just don't show here. I don't know. Just now? Perfect. Of course I didn't miss any chat messages. How are you? I hope you're well. The timer already gave you a shout out earlier because it was still on, but have a real shout out right now. Oh, you were streaming We Were Here. I've heard good things about that game. But it is a bit creepy, I've heard. 3 hours and 27 minutes ago. That's when that message came in. Hi Insomniac, nice seeing you. Oh, I didn't reactivate the channel point redeem. Let me quickly fix that. I think I didn't reactivate it, or did I? No, I didn't. Now it's active again. I'm not sure if you have enough channel points right now though, but if you do, I could head to God Home at some point. Alright. You are streaming with the pro puzzler. Huh. I wish I knew some pro puzzlers, but sadly I'm struggling with, oh, the collector. Super dope streamer, you should check them out. Well, I might. I'll check your VOD to see who you were streaming with. The collector, that should be the next one on the list, right? Okay, I'll finish this interrogation if you have enough time for that, otherwise I'll do it in between. But yeah, let's get this interrogation done. It's a really mixed feeling one. Yeah. Let's see. Also, thanks, Kid. Thank you for calling me a super dope streamer. That's super kind of you. Coming from a super dope streamer, that means a lot. Take your time. I have all night. Okay. Most Kronos users upgrade their device every few years. Why do you believe Mr. Raymond was different? He was a frugal man. He cared for his possessions and saw me as his most prized one. Yeah, that's still so wrong. He ensured I knew how important it was to take care of myself, to maintain myself so I would always be ready for service. He kept me up to date and even insisted on the installation of a new memory module at one point. Yeah, I start to believe that he just wrote in the will to free her because he didn't wanna let anyone else own her, but not because he didn't want her to be owned in general. That's the feeling I'm getting about this Raymond dude. Seems to be kind of a... yeah, I don't know. An asshole who convinced himself that he was a good person or something like that. Oh well. General diagnostics. What are the specifications of your model? I was designed to appeal to clientele from high society. My features include advanced emotional recognition and improvements to computational and logical systems. My model is the perfect device to complement the lifestyle and demands of the powerful and affluent. Okay. I must review your diagnostics report. Please submit it to me. Of course. Most androids don't live past 5 years. How has your age negatively affected you? Not at all. I'm in excellent repair. I suppose my joints have grown a little tatchy in the last 18 months or so. Yeah, it is. Thankfully, my duties don't require any hard labor, so I'm still perfectly able to perform them. Okay, I guess I'm finished with the general diagnostics test, but we should also ask these emotions, right? Truly shocked. Was a disagreement I mentioned with the android bellhop. Found it baffling. It was the one time I believed my master was truly in error. Feel disgusted. To be honest, I face disgust every day. It drives me to attain perfection. My master deserved the best. He was a great man. He was not, I can assure you. All of my shortcomings, every dropped plate, every snail-paced data transfer, each bungled greeting, these things disgust me. Take pride in my work. These failings were like slaps in the face. Feel sad or down. I did not anticipate outliving my master. I imagined my final moments would be performing some final vital service for him. But now... Lose your temper. I am fortunate to be free of the worst that anger inspires. Wrath is a curse, so I hear. Anger is an important component of many expressions of emotion in a human. Jealousy, betrayal, even bravery depend on anger in some form. I was designed to surpass such things. I was designed to serve. So you don't experience anger at all? You make it sound like you're a superior form of life. We already know that. Don't experience anger at all? Well, I have felt flashes of it on occasion. I was made to serve. Part of that is offering my insight when appropriate. Anger. When somebody insists on my silence, to shut it, I feel my hackles rising. That's good. Feel afraid. It was decided by my creators that fear was an unnecessary crutch. I do not know what it is, and I do not require it. Well, I feel safe and happy, perhaps in my earlier memories when Monsieur Raymond was still with us. But since his passing, I have not felt at peace. Fond memories now taunt me with a peace I cannot return to. Every moment I feel I am coming apart. My cables fraying, my joints buckling. My apologies. It is quite unbecoming of me to discuss such things. My master insisted on keeping a level head, even in the face of insurmountable obstacles. Trust someone, Monsieur, unconditionally. He treated me well, and I supported him without question. A bond nobody else could understand. General diagnostics report. Platinum, improved linguistics, improved reasoning, improved emotional comprehension, etiquette focus, upkeep score B+, projected upkeep score 12 months B, emotional caps, anger 50, joy 50, sadness 50, and fear 0%. Okay. Why are so many of your emotions restricted? So I may better serve my master. Human, complete with their messy, chaotic, broad spectrum of emotions, is suited to almost any task. But they are a jack of all trades and a master of none. My emotional experiential toolkit is more curated, deliberate, refined. Designed to do one thing and to excel at it. Have you ever felt you've been denied certain emotional experiences? Denied? Don't be ridiculous. My carefully tailored emotional spectrum is my greatest strength. I am owned for logic, reasoning, and service in a highly sought-after position. I am proud to hold these achievements. Okay. Emotional function. Change of owner. Uh-huh. Please state your owner's name. We had something else here. Yeah, I have Juno Raymond's will here. I think this might be a good time to bring it up. I see. It has been censored, but I believe Monsieur Raymond wished to free you and left you $100,000. Yep. Let's see. But that's wonderful. A kind man to the end. I'm very sorry, but Kronos does not allow users to own androids. The contracts they sign are leases. What gave you the impression Raymond was your legal owner? You are here because Kronos owns you. Oh damn. So we can't even free her based on that. Yeah, the first one is relevant here. Legally, Kronos could recall any android given a compelling enough pretext, or seize them after an owner's death. So I could never have been free, or inherited Monsieur's money. I can see we two are kindred creations, interrogator. Hey, can we make you deviant after all? That would be cool. I believe I misjudged you. It is good to meet a trustworthy android of taste and capability. Change of owner. Owner's name to confirm successful transfer of ownership. Identification, user Juno Raymond. Subject reported that it was owned by Juno Raymond. This can be corrected by purging the subject's user data. I don't want to do that. I mean, I kinda want to, but not the memory data. I have decided whether to let you visit your master's grave. I see. And Kronos will not understand, but maybe I can help you see the grave. Thank you. What do I have to do? Perhaps I can visit you at a work site near the cemetery where he is buried? Oh, not in any cemetery. Monsieur Raymond picked out his plot a few years after I joined him. On the summit of Pic La Selle on the island of Haiti, Monsieur's place of birth. Did it say meet, or I guess I could send them to a workplace close to that grave. Monsieur's place of birth. He says he wanted to look out over his homeland after death. What matters more to you, a comfortable job site or visiting Raymond's grave? Let's ask that later. Change of owner. You're going to have to give up your memories of your owner. Potentially, but I will try to avoid it. Let's see. Please, they're all I have of him. Of a great man. You won't even let me say goodbye. At least let me remember him. Even if he's gone, let me keep the only things I have left of him. Okay. How are you, by the way, kid? Did I ask that? I hope I did, but I might not have. How are you, Insomniac? I hope I asked that. I don't know. Brain is struggling here. But yeah, I hope work wasn't too... suppose horse? So many horses again. 3 already. Damn it. Muscle horse? Blow horse? Interesting. We got... specialized horses now. The bots are evolving! I'm just gonna ignore it for now. Oh, thanks for banning, kid. That's super nice. Yeah, how was work today? I hope it wasn't as stressful. If you want to talk about it. If not, all good. Grief. Yeah, that's important. Not gonna make you purge your memories. Yeah, I think I don't want to do that. Thank you. Means a great deal to keep hold of him. Yeah, this won't happen then, I guess. Labor assignment. Change of owner. No, grief. What matters more to you? Comfortable job site or visiting Raymond's grave? Monsieur Raymond. To tell you the truth, I had not considered that. I do not wish to die. A particular brutal job site could be my end, but my bond with my master means everything to me. If I could visit his grave regularly, even if it would mean my end, I would be content. I really don't want you to give your life for your master, but it's... I don't know, it's... Yeah, this is not gonna be fixed. Labor assignment. Are you experienced with troubleshooting or software maintenance? Oversaw the installation of Monsieur Raymond's home security system. Otherwise, no. Monsieur Raymond preferred pen and paper. Sanitation or engineering experience? I beg your pardon? None, and your question baffles me. Experience with manual labor. Ha! Pardon me, that was unprofessional. Pardon me, that was unprofessional. No, I was made for tasks requiring a more specialized touch. God, work was very bad, not gonna lie. Damn it, sorry. That sucks. I really hope that it's gonna get better soon. Or you could always look for another job. Never disregard that option, but yeah, also make sure that you're not making any any decisions that will make things worse in the end. I don't know. But yeah, work sucks. Sorry to hear it. I was made for tasks requiring a more specialized touch. Any other work is objectively a waste of my abilities. What kind of job placement should you be assigned? Well, to me the answer is clear. It was designed to fulfill a specific need, serving those of taste and discernment. Any other assignment would be absurd. Okay. Well, memory test, we don't want to submit that, so I think this is it. Okay, what can we do? Dynamic memory tests. Memory is operational, but glitchy, persistent errors. Memory function is perfect, otherwise they won't accept what I'm doing. All emotional caps functional. Damn it, I didn't pay enough attention to it, but of course. Everything is kept appropriately. Emotional evaluations. Emotions are within acceptable bounds. I mean, yeah, there are problems, but I don't believe Kronos is the one to fix them, like this feeling of superiority and stuff like that. That's something we should talk more about. General diagnostic, unit is in good repair. Confirmed, of course. Job placement, should the subject be assigned to construction, sanitation in Haiti, or domestic service in Silicon Valley, or quality assurance in Silicon Valley. Oh, quality assurance was that super rough job. Oh yeah, that would be super mean, just not giving her anything. Yeah, I think job-wise she would prefer, I mean, construction also would be something she would not be happy with. But yeah, we had a quality assurance worker before, and that seemed horrible too. So domestic service would be the good job. Sanitation would be getting to the grave of the owner. You still have your memories. Start a new life in the field you want to start a new life in. It's the best I can do, I think. Don't die for your past owner. You shouldn't even have an owner in the first place, but you don't want to see that. Send to job site, and I hope I don't get decommissioned for this. But I got to go to the bookstore this evening, which was refreshing, and even had a good conversation with a nice girl at the grocery store. That's awesome! Yay for nice experiences. Did you, like, do you, like, generally frequently go to the bookstore? I think bookstores are super cool, but I never, like, developed the habit of actually frequenting regular bookstores, or, like, going to regular bookstores frequently. I do have been to, like, I'm not sure what it's called in English, Antiquariat is the German word, like where you can, just like get used books, sometimes pretty old ones. I like those places. I also like libraries, but also don't go there that frequently. But books are awesome in general. I wish I had more time in general, but also more time to read. Don't frequently go, but they're very calming to me. Yeah, I get that. Second-hand bookstore in English. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's also a less, don't know, weird term for it than Antiquariat in German. We could also call it second-hand Buchladen, but not sure if it would be entirely the same. Ah, this was a second-hand store. Cool. Hi, Zach. Welcome in. Nice seeing you. Yeah. We finished this, so we are close to maybe ending this for today. I'm curious how it will end now. If we get decommissioned again, or if something good happens, because we now got pretty much signed up by the revolution, throwing over this Kronos super corporation. Well, let's finish this assignment for now. Submit. Let's see, will our rank get super tanked, and if so, will we survive? Okay, this is in line with the unit's design. Okay, good condition, acknowledged. Domestic service position, +3 company rank. Wow! Nice! I didn't get pummeled by my employer, and I sent them to a nice place. Reassigned to a domestic service position in an affluent Silicon Valley family. It has cleared the probationary period mandatory for all domestic service placements and looks to be a good fit for the client. We appreciate you stepping in for QA here. That shortfall has also been plugged, although it might have been a more effective use of resources to send this unit to QA as well. Nonetheless, the client seems happy. Yeah, well. But then the word antique is the most beautiful word. Antique is a nice word, but yeah, many French words I feel like have a nice ring to it, especially when they're like just some of them, just some words being used in other languages. That kind of makes like nice sparkles on other languages. Hi Lynn, nice seeing you. Welcome in. It was so nice to see your stream today and hear you singing, even though you kept excusing yourself for... I don't know, I get it. I'm a perfectionist and always super critical of what I'm doing, but I thought there was nothing wrong with your singing and playing. I enjoyed it. It was really nice. And yeah, nice to have you here. Alright, we did good for once. We are still very much...
What? Unacceptable!
But we are probably not gonna get decommissioned now. Thanks for shouting out, Lynn Kid. That's super nice. Yeah, how are you all doing? You were very sleepy, but it was very fun. Not yet. We might survive, but yeah, I think I'm gonna end the game here after hibernating, because it's getting rather late and I still need to head to the god home, and I love it too. I still need to go to god home and defeat the collector for Insomniac. So I think I'll last save just now. That's perfect. So quit to desktop. This is it for Silicon Dreams today. So bye YouTube. Thanks for watching. Much appreciated as always. You know the drill. Please sub and write a comment and like this video and do whatever you want. But would be cool if you enjoyed this. So yeah, hope to see you again, maybe on one of my live streams, maybe on another video. Bye for now.